Please share it, and send likes. The video was attacked. The video was attacked. Please go ahead, share it, and please send us thumb up. Video attacked. Video was attacked. So if you continue sending likes, that will not happen again. Hey, Viviana, dear, please continue sending likes and heart. Our video was attacked. We want to make sure that it's not going to be attacked again. I'm doing great. How you doing now, Vivian? Video was attacked, so sorry for that. Video was attacked. We want to make sure this time it's not going to happen again. Help us by sending likes, sending heart.
Sweetheart, sweetheart, Jahatai, my love, Gilipi. Sweetheart, we gonna love you. Sweetheart, baby, sweetheart, we gonna love you. Sweetheart, baby, no kind of you shaking out money. Might be what you fool. كل يوم شكلك
John Oshan.
كل يوم شكلك
What's up, John?
Baba Costa,
Let my soba.
oh, Baba Costa, let my soba. Zaman zanga zanga, zanga zanga, ya maratari. Yomayali
I'm doing good, bro. Waiting for a few more. Please continue sending likes and send heart. I will appreciate that. I will appreciate if you send likes and heart. Our video was attacked. We're gonna start after this song.
Zamanina keni Linkemira alawiti Witile na haya Zaman bija Oni na biku
Ana Butamon.
Zaman bija Ni na biku Ita bobo tomon Yang zaman kini Sekiri yang zaman Bicara jama Lepas kuliah Padu jama Lepas kuliah Bicara jama Lepas kuliah.
Please continue sending likes and hearts. Our video was attacked. We want to make sure this time we don't want it to be attacked again. If you continue sending likes and hearts, it will be fine. All right, we are back again, and we apologize for what happened. If you continue sending likes, heart, our video will be strong. For some reason, video was attacked, but we are back again. I hope this time this time is going to work. If you can help us by sending likes, sending heart, and share it, please. That would be great. We are back again with the same topic. The link is there, and I hope you've read the topic. Anybody want to come, you are more than welcome to come. The previous video kind of figure attack, but this time we hope that it's going to go smoothly without أي مشكلة تاني. لكن خلينا نشارك by sending likes وheart. الفيديو بيكون strong. ما أظن بيكون عندنا مشكلة تاني. Help us by doing that, please. The link is there. وقبل ما تخش make sure إنه تقرأ التوبيك بتاع الليلة، عشان بعدين ما تيجي تقول إنه التوبيك شنو يا جماعة. so أفضل إنه زول يقعد يسمع أول ويشوف توبيك ناس بيتكلموا في شنو، إلا بعد كده تقدم شنو الريكوست. لكن ما ممكن تيجي طوالي توش وجاي تقول إنه مستعد تتكلم من غير ما تتأكد إحنا بنتكلم في شنو. عشان كده أفضل إنه قبل ما تيجي إحنا ما عاوزين نكونوا مين ولا أي حاجة، لكن قبل ما تخش أفضل إنه تقرأ الموضوع ويكون عندك فكرة. لو أنت ما جاهز خليك عندك فكرة أول، اسمع للناس بيقولوا في شنو، بيتكلموا في شنو، يلا بعد كده لو أنت جاهز هندخلوك في any time. لكن في ناس بيجوا وبيجي يسألوا بعد ما يخش في استديو يجي يسألوا توبيك كان شنو فأعتقد إنه الحاجة ده يعني بيلفت نظر. لكن الكويس إحنا بنتعلم في أخطاء، وما كلنا إكسبرت طبعا، كل زول بيخطأ وبنحاول نصلح أخطاء بتاعنا. لكن الأفضل إنه قبل ما تخش تعرف الناس بيتكلموا في شنو، إلا بعد كده شنو تقدر تخش وتتكلم وتقول رأيك ولا النظرية بتاعك في موضوع بنتكلم فيه. زي ما شفنا التوبيك إنه عيالنا بيطلعوا برا من البيوت في عمر مبكر جدا، بيطلعوا في أعمار بتاع 18 سنة 19 سنة. تلقى جنة بيطلع من البيت ويقول خلاص كبر، ويمشي يأجر بيت مع أصحابه، بنات يا أصحابه أولاد، يا ما يأجر الولد مع جيرل فريند بتاعه. طيب وينو التربية هنا لما عيالنا يطلع برا من البيوت بدون زواج ويقعدوا يسكنوا مع بعض؟ أكيد طبعا بيكون في لو ما خلوا بالهم ممكن يكون البيت ممكن يحمل. وتخيل جانا في عمر 18 سنة لسه ما يعرف الدنيا ده ماشي كيف، وما يعرف إنه المسؤولية بيبدأ من وين والمسؤولية بيكون كيف. جينا زي لما يحاول يمشي ويهجر مع أصحابه ولا يهجر مع بوي فريند بتاعه، تفتكر جينا ده بينجح؟ ما ده السؤال. جينا ما عنده خبرة، واكيد بالوضع احنا عايشين فوقه في الدول المتطوره زي امريكا واستراليا وكندا وفي اوروبا كمان. بيكون الناس مشغولين، الشغل بيشيل وقت كله، بنلقى الشغل بيشيل زمننا كله. الاب مشغول والام مشغول، ده طالع وده خارج، ده خارج ده طالع. ما بيكون عندك زمن ذاته عشان تقدر ترشد جناك، والاب ما بيكون زمن ذاته يمشي يرشد جناه. ناس بيكونوا مشغولين جارين ورا اشغال، جارين للمسؤولية بتاع بيتهم. right. طيب في حالة زي ده تفتكر is a good idea إنه جنى يطلع من البيت في عمر 18 سنة؟ طبعا حاجات ده بشوفوا في خواجات وبشجعهم ذاته في مدارس إنه أول ما تتم 18 سنة اطلع برا من بيتكم طوالي، خليك مسؤول من نفسك، ابدأ حياتك من جديد وحاول ركز في حياتك، بعد كده انت مسؤول من نفسك. جانا زي ده تفتكر هينجح؟ جانا زي ده تفتكر هينجح؟ ده السؤال. الو يا مام فلورا.
اهلا وسهلا.
الفيديو عمل اتاك، انا مستغرب ذاته.
ده شطار شديد. I give them credit for that.
دي الناس
They did well.
ايوه
But they failed themselves at last.
ما قضينا 5 دقائق ذاته طوالي كل حاجه بس شت داون كده. you know
I
I have to
mean,
log in again.
very important. The show is very important.
يا جماعه هذا مشاكل. تفضل. welcome. Can your phone is muted, we can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to clap for attackers. They did very well. You have shown us how important we are. So keep it up.
ده
So,
مشكلة.
you need to promote us for us to know how important is that.
أيوة
So,
أيوة
family common sense. Way.
وي
Do it again, and you're welcome to do it because you're giving us what they call it again. You're giving us job to do. You don't want us to relax because we
Yes.
are too relaxed in this forum. So
Mm.
God bless you, and it is well. And I just wanted to say thank you to the viewers. Thank you to the patient people who have kicked in again and come back. It means a lot
Thank
to
you.
you, and it means a lot to us to have you in this forum. And thank you, host. I acknowledge your presence and your time, your precious time, and your commitment to put a smile in your community, Faith, and people
Thank
who
you.
are going to see it in a large time and in their comfort time, because this one, it is a continued video to
Yes.
those who meant to be there for them. We are not here for quantity. We are here for quality.
Absolutely.
And we are not here because we are good. We are here because we want to learn from you. And we are here to share whatever it is. We can agree to disagree. And it doesn't mean you are bad. It doesn't mean we are bad. And you're free to come in. Nothing is stupid. Nothing is less. And nothing is better. Because all ideas, they matter to us. That's here we are today, because you are important and your time is precious to us. For you to come in and kick into this forum is not by mistake. God meant it for you to be here. And you are blessed and you're welcome. I acknowledge your presence. I'm not going to mention name, but you in the forum there, you're welcome. The one who's going to come in the studio, you're welcome as well. That's here tonight. It is morning to me in England, and it is evening in other places around the globe. But the time is not matter. It's what can you give your community? What can you advise your community? How much do you love your community? What can you afford in your time to sit here today and listen to our little knowledge and bless us? And we are going to learn from you. And we'll keep this forum for you as a society of South Sudanese and our friend and large other friends.
Yes.
And you are welcome tonight. Thank you very much. This is Mama Flora tonight and Gailam.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama Flora, for introductions. We have Veronica said hi. And then برضه Nora Mobok. Good to see you, my beautiful wife, Flora.
Yeah, I know. She's my daughter. When I was married, she was 8 years old. She's my sister. She's a baby girl. Yeah.
Wow. We have Viviana DR say hi. And that's what I got here. And we have Sylvester said hi too. Sylvester, long time, man. Good to see you.
Long time. Good to see you in the forum again.
Yes. Yes. So we're gonna continue, and then the rest will come. Joyce said hi. Hi, Joyce. والناس لسه جايين. Please continue sharing it. احنا ما عاوزين يكون في attack تاني. We want to make sure that the video will run smoothly. We can get any مشكلة. لكن طبعا attackers, they are there. There's something we can do about it. But we will continue. Sylvester said, thank you, guys. Now, let's go back to topic. What went wrong, Mama Flora? عيالنا بيطلعوا برا من بيوت في age of 18 and then or 20, 21, and they start moving out by a boyfriend بتاعهم. So that means there's no marriage anymore. We don't believe in marriage, or what? Our kids are not going to get married, or what? هل الخطأ ده من الparents ولا from the society or the environment we're living in. It's a cultural shock, or what is it?
Gailam, it is a very important topic tonight, and it is really, you call it a hot cake in English.
Mm,
All the time, us as a parents, we blame our children.
mm,
When you form a family,
mm,
when you have a wife and husband,
mm.
you buy a mirror in your house. That mirror will show your wife how beautiful the dress she dressed, how beautiful she is, and your compliment mean a lot to her.
Absolutely.
And that compliment make a moment, and that how she dressed and how she addressed herself in the house. That thing mean a lot until the children come. And in our society as a South Sudanese, always when you get married, like this little girl, Noura, my daughter-in-law, my sister-in-law, when I got married, I came and find 4 of them, including niece and nephew, 2 nephews. And, the way I find the house was dressed, that's how I kicked in. And until today, I love them and they love me. We have that connection. So it is, what are we giving our children?
Yes.
How are we addressing ourselves in front of our children? We shouldn't blame the Western world, because the Western world here, for my child to leave my house, is going to think about the electricity bill, the phone bill, gas bill, and all that. But when he's in mom's house, he got a room with a sibling or cousin or himself, and he have everything. He pays 0 penny.
Exactly.
And then whatever he earns, he use it in his own way. He pay his phone bill. If you are good parents who have shown that child how to be responsible and pay his bill, and then that child is going to have, like, a holiday or weekend job after their school. So that child will find it hard to go and throw himself or herself to a lot of responsibility. But if the child do not have peace at home, is going to find alternative. We are looking at in that way because we are in the West, and now they're 18, they have right to move. Of course, because in the Western world, they'll speak out and tell you, Dad, I'm moving, I'm 18. But us, who do not have that chance back home, what do? As a girl, you run to a husband house or boyfriend house or get pregnant. As a boy, you're going to run out and stay with friends or roaming around like a wild dog. Because, and if you're in South Sudan, you run to North, to uncle, to find a life easy, because your father and your mom, you can't get along with them. And you can't change them because they're your parents. Those things, they were so obvious. They used to come. Guy, you were so young when you come to Egypt. So you don't know that. But what about us who knew it? We have some cousins who come from South Sudan and come and stay with us because they can't handle the mentality of their parents. And when they come to our place, if we have a wicked parents, we abuse them and make them slave and maids. If they're boys. And if they're girl, they'll run to a husband house. So nothing have changed really. We do not need to blame our children. Let us blame ourselves, because we are the mirror of those children. Because no child who want to go and pay bill and really have a hostage life wherever it is. Because the mother house, home is sweet home to every child. But if you make your home as a fry pan, it's better for them to be outside and they can speak for themselves. I'm paying my bill and I'm doing this, and this, what is going to happen? If they don't get a roommate, they'll get a boyfriend or girlfriend. So you have pushed them to that. You don't give them that say in their life. And this is wrong. So we have to amend the things in life. There's some parents, they don't cook, but they'll collect money from children. There's some parents, they'll cook and they'll have the same food for 7 days. And the child will be bored and sick of it. when they're having some food outside. So you're pushing that child out automatically. There are some parents that they'll collect money from children, and children do not have a school breakfast or dinner or everything, and they do not have a good clothes to wear. So why are you asking them to go? They will fall into a boyfriend who is hardworking like them and share the accommodation, and you lost it. They'll
Mm.
fall into a girlfriend who have a good will, or girlfriend who have a good parents to support her, and then they are gone. So it's not our children's fault. It's our fault.
Mm. Mm.
When I have a good accommodation, why should I go and hustle and pay the bills? Nobody's happy to pay the bills in a early age. But if it means for me to do it, to have peace of my mind and to have my freedom, so be it. Because freedom, you have to pay for it. It's not free.
Ewa. Mm. Wow. Wow. Okay. You say it's a family, or I mean the parents' fault, right? But do you
Yes,
think there's any way we can fix it? And what are the ways forward? You
the
know,
way we can
and
fix
yellow
it,
fellow is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. What about this? The one that's still living with us, for instance, 17 years,
the
16.
one who's still living with, yeah, the one who still live with us, let us see their needs and let us
Mm.
respect their privacy. Because in my generation, we did not have phone, mobile, and all that, and all these gadgets. So
Mhm.
therefore, nobody knew how horrible we are.
Yes.
But in that generation today, if they do one thing, the media is there in their back, their neighbors in their back, everybody in their back. So
Mm.
it is
Mm.
individually parents. How do you look at your children tomorrow? Are you going to slave them because you are dominant parents, you are selfish parents, or are you going to sit them down and talk to them one to one? Okay, tell me your timetable. You're 16 years old now. You're going to have a part-time job. You are
Mm.
going to have a weekend job. So weekend job, I need you to work 16 hours a week. 16 hours a week. If you work at McDonald's, waitress and all that, and this and cashier, how much are you going to earn? If you
Mm.
earn it, please can you pay your mobile bill? You pay this and a gift to your friend and your near one. But can we stop it there? You can't go further than that.
Mm.
So that the rule in our house here continue as it is. The latest you can be out of the house is 10 o'clock. We have a rules in the phone. In my house, when my child entered the house, as soon as he saw me, he put the phone out. Okay, I'll call you back. Mom, how are you? How's your day? And we'll
Mm.
talk. And after he greet me, and he go to his comfort zone, and then he will start that phone call. None of my children will come to the house. Hi, mom, and it's in the phone. No, that's a hell no. So the rules are different in each household. So you can't come and train an old cargo when it's old. You have to train it when they are young. And you
Mm.
have to be a great example. Because some of us, our children want to talk to us. We are on the phone for 4, 5, 7 hours. We are coming from work with the phone. We are driving, coming home with the phone. And one say, are you okay? Yeah, it's dirty. Do this, do that. And you're on the phone. So you involve your family affair to others, which make
Mm.
your children uncomfortable. So please, all of us should be equal, child or no child, mother or father. The phone should be aside. The phone should be in urgent time and other in needed time. When you come home, put your phone aside. How are you? How's your day? Greet your children, greet your partner or your husband, and ask, and why is not tidy here, why is this, and people will give you that day, how's that day, was exhausted and all that, and then we come together. What are we having for dinner? What are
Mm.
we having for lunch? What are we having for this? Well, it is a teamwork. And if they have that teamwork, they'll never run away from your hand. But if they don't have that teamwork, you can't make it when they are too old. So therefore, we have to listen to one another. It's never late for a mother to listen to a child, and don't underestimate our children to say they're too young. We cannot listen to them. You'll be really wrong. I have my
Mm.
6 years old grandson. He always asks me, "Mommy, good morning. How was your night?" I say, "Good." "And yours is good." "Mommy, can we pray?" I say, "Yes." and then we pray. So I
Wow.
can't wake up and just having a phone on me, and then we'll say, you are too loud. I say, yes, I am loud. I have a reason. I say, okay, that's fine then.
Mm.
But if I do not have a reason, I say, sorry. And then I follow. And he acknowledged that because I acknowledge his presence and what he asked me not to do. It is give and take. And if we don't have give and take, we cannot go anywhere. Don't leave us, actually.
Mm. Mm. So you mentioned, sometimes بكون في Arabia, then you'll be busy talking to your friends.
Yeah.
So you feel that your kids will feel lonely or they feel bored, Yeah, or they feel like
lonely.
the mother is not, she doesn't even care about the father, for example.
They feel lonely.
Mm.
They feel very lonely because we have a reason. If we are going for shopping, that phone shouldn't take place. If it's a hospital, if it's a workplace, if it's their dad, yes, they will know. And therefore, in my car, I have a Bluetooth. And as soon as I enter the car, when he called, I pick it up. Who are you? I said, oh, I'm driving. I can't talk now. Because if you just, is it anything urgent? No. Okay, I'm driving. I can't talk now. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Because I have to acknowledge the presence of my children with me in the car. And
Wow.
if it's their father, I'll talk to him. I said, okay, well, we are going for shopping. Is it anything we can add in our shopping list? No. Okay. Safe journey. Okay, take care. See you later, darling. Bye.
Wow.
Because I have to show them how important they are. And their presence is important. If I'm taking them to school as well, I have to talk to them. Now you're going to school. Okay, you look good today, actually. How was your night? What are you going to discuss today and all that? And I just have to create an environment where they can miss me, where they know I care about. I'm not a taxi driver, and they're not a passenger. They're my children. They're my precious things. So I have to talk to them until I drop them. After I drop them, and then from there I can have a mad call. I can have anything until I come back to my place because I need entertainment. I'm lonely in the car. So that's how I look at it.
That's the problem, that family, they don't even paying attention with that. لأنه بيكون يالو there with them, but to them it's not important. Their friends are important than يال بتاعه. زي ما قالوا هنا sister Susan Ali says we parents have to put the phone away too when talking to our children. So we have to live by example.
Correct. Correct.
When we put our phone away, then the children will see, oh, okay, then mom, she's not holding her phone or dad is not holding her phone. So that's mean it's a no-no. Let's put the phone on the side and let's have a serious conversation. Even though it's good to put the phone away and then you can continue talking to your children. Live by example. You're right. Okay. Sister Joyce said, God bless you, my sister. You totally agree with you, Mama Flora. Yeah, you can continue, Mom. Yeah.
For my child to be in the car with me, I have to acknowledge how important they are. And if I tell the person, I can't talk to you because I'm driving and I have a passenger with me in the car,
Yes.
that will put a smile in their face. If I'm sitting in the living room and my child come and sit near me, that means it's missing me. That means he want to talk to me. He need my company. So, and if I'm in the kitchen, say, Mom, do you need a help? I say, yes, sure. And if I'm on the phone, I say, well, I am cooking. I got a helping hand. My princess or my king is here to help me. Put the phone down and they'll be happy. They'll help me to cut onion, to clean and do that. That thing, it become a plus. And they'll say, oh, Mommy, I didn't know you do this. Mommy, I didn't know you cook that. Oh, my goodness, is that how this thing... And now they have learned something. If you're doing laundry and then they say, okay, Mommy, I'm going to spread the clothes. And I'll put the phone immediately down because I got a company. And that company important to me. Because for that child to come and tell me he need to give me a hand, that means he have something. It's not only because he want to do the clothes. He want to have a communication with me. He want to feel me. He missing me. So that thing, we have to acknowledge it in all the time. Our mobile is not our friend. Our children are our friend. Our spouse are our friend. And earlier we acknowledged that is very important. Nothing is important than our spouse and our children. Because if I'm talking to work, like I work online and I work on the phone, my children, when they come, they'll know I'm talking to a client. And they'll respect that because that's bread in our table. And if I'm talking to their father, they'll know, yeah, it's a time for mommy to talk to dad. And it is right to do that. If I'm talking to my mom or my grandma, I'll say, I'll put, because my phone always in the speaker anyway, I don't have a privacy. So they're going to know who exactly. And if it's a friend, I'll just say, goodbye, my son is here, my daughter is here. If you don't like it, tough. So I don't have a privacy.
I noticed that
Any mother
sometimes.
who have a privacy, any mother who have a privacy, or any father, you are catering for fail of your family.
I noticed that sometimes because if your mother big book, she will just, instead of teaching her children with yellow for kitchen, she'll be calling her friends, Yamulu Shamarad, and then the kids will tell your kids go watch TV, watch cartoon, Instead of, like you mentioned now, it's better for them to bring them to the kitchen, let them learn something. Khali cut onion. It's better to have conversation with the children than to talk to your friends, or talk with them shamarat, That's why kids they feel lonely. And Mafi communication between parents, Mayel, the mother will be busy talking to her friends for hours. Children, they're busy watching TV, and then by the time they reach 18, alas, they want to be free. So in the end, it's our fault as parents, right?
That's true.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, Amel, thank you, thank you. You can come at any time. Let me drop the link. Let Nasal you, so that we can hear from you guys. Susan. All right. Now I'm dropping the link. Anybody can welcome Lufiswa Mama Flora. She will be happy to answer. At the same time,
That's correct.
difficulty, you are facing difficulty, brother. If you lo sab take your you can write down below too. You can write your questions, and I will put it up on the screen here, so people will see it, and then we can answer your questions. Otherwise, the link is there. Anybody want to come, you are welcome. Other Mama Flora.
So, my dear sisters and brother, it's easy for all of us, including myself, to point our fingers to others and to blame our children, blame our society, blame the Western world. In the Western world, they have people who have a strict family more than us as a South Sudanese. White people who have, dignity. They have good upbringing. They have, they have a manners. And therefore, I don't know about US and Canada and Australia, but in Scandinavia, where I was, after 8 o'clock, no phone ring, nobody's loud, children sleep at 9 o'clock. The mother and the father, they take care of themselves, and then they have a adult time until 10 or 11 o'clock for them to go to bed. But if you're in Scandinavia and you're calling somebody after 8 o'clock, it might be urgent. Otherwise, you are unmanaged person. And that's a white people who have that. And on Sunday, you call in Pacific time. You don't call all the time. And then they have a Saturday. Children eat food and fruit every day a week. But in weekend, they have Saturday sweet. And they can drink physic drink and the others. It is something I was so shocked when I came to Scandinavia to come and learn. So the parents, they buy sweet, and every child have a box of sweet according to the number of children. And then they'll see the physic drink you like, or the squash drink you like. They put it aside. On Saturday, they have popcorn. They have a traditional meal or pizza. and then you have all the sweet, and you eat only for Saturday. Therefore, is for your teeth, for that, because weekend is for the family. And that thing never had it. And when I look at it, I was so happy, and I kept that thing from Scandinavia until I came here now in the UK, and I like it, and my children are keeping it. So there are positive and negative. We can learn from the Western world, and they can learn from us as well. We don't need to say, "Oh, this is a Western world life." No,
Yes.
nobody
Yes.
want to go out and pay the bills. It's how your manners is. You push your child out of the house,
Mm.
and especially us,
Mm.
the women, when we are single parents, we should really think about uncles we are bringing, or auntie we are keeping as a friend. We are so busy looking like a Christmas tree to go to the party to impress or to turn down our ex. But you're busy of turning down your ex, but you're not busy of giving your quality time to your children,
Yes.
and you're not busy of polishing yourself to be a woman of tomorrow. We are fighting our shadows, and we are fighting our past. We should overcome it, actually. And look, you know what, the father have gone now. I'm a father, I'm a mother. I have to do their homework, I have to do their daily activity, I have to give them my quality time, I have to love them unconditionally. And especially the mothers who remain with the old children, you find it so hard, because all of them, and especially the girls, they love their father so much, including my dear self. And so they are not going to accept the boyfriend or new uncle at home. And so you become, you have a battle to fight, and then you lose your children, and therefore some of them end up to leave, and they have no choice. And some boys, they'll live in depression, they'll live in a lot of things, they'll end up in drugs, quick money, because the newcomer need you to take care of himself. If it's a South Sudanese, he want you to send money to his family, he want you to help him that and this, and then you are going to use money on him and his family because of all this sweet word, then using money to your children. And then your son end up in quick money, end up in depression, and he doesn't get anything, because you have to please your family and the family of the new man, and your children, you are going to be a middle of somewhere. And therefore, it is harmful to our children as well. So let us think about it so good. As a mother, I'm talking for myself and for my other sisters.
Yes.
So I hope we will take that aboard, and I hope I haven't heard anybody who's going through that.
Hello, Amel. How are you? We can't see you. Are you there?
Hello. You know
Hi,
that
princess.
hi, how are you guys? On
You can
Tuesday,
hear.
on Tuesday I was broke the rules. I don't have a shovel. That's why I broke the rules. So everybody forgive me. Mm-hmm. Hello,
Mm.
Auntie.
How are you, sweetie? Good to
I
see
thank
you.
God. I thank God. My brother guy, Male.
How are you?
I'm
Malmugo,
doing
Gina
all
Tim,
right.
Gidi,
Jinusin, Man Pundu.
Malmugo,
Today
Along.
this lesson are not free. You have to pay for it, or the guy have to pay for it.
Ayo.
I know one of us have to pay for something. خلينا أسلم ناس كله. قبل ما نبدأ بس I want to say one story. It's not a joke. It's really something happened.
Sure.
واحدة يعني هي عروسة عرسوها ويلا جابوا جاء أبو راجل جاء من بلد. فلما جاء من بلد she wasn't paying attention لأبو راجلة. فهي بتقوم صباح مع تليفون بالليل مع يعني الراجل بيكون ما في بيت. فالراجل طبعا فاكر المرة she was taking care of بالراجل. فلما هو جاء فهو نادى أهل البيت وقال لهم أنا ما داير بيتكم، لأن it seemed like بيتكم عرس نفرين، في زول تاني راجلة وولدين راجلة، we cannot share الوايف.
ايوه
أنا وولدي هنتنادل ونخلي الراجل التاني ذاك يشيلها. فالناس قالوا ده كلام شنو ده؟ من 200 بتنين ده 2 راجل. فالمهم لما هم جو قعدوا، فلما قعدوا الراجل قال لا شاي صباح ومع الشاي بخطوه في وشي، لا اكل بالنهار، لا يعني لا صباح الخير يا هماي، لا صباح يعني الكلام كله. فالراجل قال انا متاكد في راجل تاني في التليفون خرب راسه، لو ما في راجل تاني فالتليفون ده يا راجل خرب راسه. otherwise احنا دفعنا مالنا ومفروض يكون مره بتاعنا. she have to pay attention to us. if she's
That's
not
it.
paying attention لي I don't think she's gonna pay attention للراجل. فما
طيب.
في داعي احنا دايرين الراجل المرة اللي هنا نجيبه في بيت to pay attention لي ولا ولدي. that's why احنا we married her you know عشان تكون
Oh man.
complete لنا،
Wow.
ما يكون في راجل تاني to share us. it was a serious case they about to to divorce her. فاحنا عملنا كجوك هنا بنقول be careful or you're gonna be divorced because of your phone.
ايوه
ده مشكلة
يا
كبيرة
جواب
موضوع الفون ده مشكلة.
شكلها
نرجع
جلسة.
في topic. So
It's a
everybody
big
be
problem.
careful. Everybody
Yes.
be careful. Don't let your husband divorce you or your wife divorce you because ولا حماتك يرفضك ولا حماك يرفضك because of the phone. That phone
Exactly.
will go like you will lose everything at the end of the day.
صح صح.
yeah.
You're right.
نخش في التوبيك
لكن
طبعا.
التليفون بيخرب بيوت.
ما قالوا البيوت بيخرب بانواع، فالتليفون ده واحد من السبب. You know, it's very strong, you know. Next time we're going to talk about it.
Someone Flo says she can't hear you.
She can hear me?
You can't hear her? Oh, she exited, then she will come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
نخش في الموضوع بتاع البوي فريند والناس موف اوت وكده ذات نفسه. طبعا احنا جينا هنا وجينا كلاجئين وجينا عندنا عاداتنا وتقاليدنا.
ايوه.
وجينا هنا ولقينا ناس عندهم عاداتهم وتقاليدهم. فبيتوقف على الزول انت يا تو طريقه you want to raise your child. basic بتاع يا to value يا to عادات وتقاليد. حتى لو مولودين هنا لو انت you want to raise them basic on القانون بتاع البلد ده وعادات بتاع البلد ده you will allow a lot of things that هنا مسموح يحصل. لكن انت لو انت you know where you came from وانت داير عيالك حتى لو مولودين هنا you want them to have the root والطريقه اللي هم اللي انت ربوك بيها. so basic on that you raise them basic on where you came from. احنا ما عندنا قصه البوي فريند والجيرل فريند ودول يموف اوت في 18 you know. لان يعني احنا في السودان لما تطلع من بيتكم ده بيكون انت خلاص اتزوجتي، بيكون على الزواج. حتى الراجل بيكون ماشي يتزوج وبنت بتمشي تعمل بيت. ده زمن اللي انت مسموح لك تطلع منه to go and you know establish a life تاني. في بلد ده طبعا بقول لك انت you can move out عشان تكون responsible to be independent you know in the age of 18. age of 18 is too early. age of 18 انت يا دوب خلصت الهاي سكول قدامك الكولج واليونيفرسيتي you know. and انت لما تمشي تشتغل وتعمل الحاجات اللي زي دي كله where is the time عشان انت تمشي تقرا. you will never have this time عشان تقرا. وده النقطة المهمة اللي احنا ما فهمناها هنا you know. يعني مستقبل عيالنا أهم من القروش. الانفستمنت اللي احنا دايرين نحطه فوق through education this is what we've been missing in general you know. education بينتهي اصلا في high school you will know how to read and write. لكن عشان to be specialized في حاجة معينة وعشان تشتغل في المجال ده انت you have to go further education. وعشان انت تمشي further education you really need support from your parents you know. وعشان to get the support from your parents you really you have to be with your parents you know. لكن لو انت you move out you have all kind of the bills انت مسموح لك to pay those kind of the bill. ولو انت you don't pay then you have to look for a boyfriend who will help you. والboyfriend ده it will help you والlife will change to something different you know. هيكون في rule في بيتكم بتاع انت رحلت فوق ده انت you have to listen to that person. if you don't listen to that person you're gonna move out again you know. هيكون في rule في كل حته. فقصة احنا عيالنا to move out in age of 18 or to let them move out ده خطأ بتاعنا احنا البيرنتس especially السودانيين او افارقه in general. الناس اللي احنا جينا في بلد ده ما بلدنا. we should not allow that at all. لو احنا really we want our kids to further their education we should not allow that you know لأن هنا we have to look into it. هم مستقبلهم شنو؟ مستقبلهم الشغل، مستقبلهم move out، وده لو ده بيخليهم يكونوا responsible. فالresponsibility ما بيجي لما انت تمشي برا وتشتغل to pay bills. We could make them responsible even هم لو قاعدين في بيت. We could teach them how to be very responsible وهم يكونوا ناس ناجحين. حتى لو معانا بيكون أفضل، لأن هنا we will watch them، we will watch everything. هم هي حركة هم بيعملوها we will watch them. لكن لو هم برا we will miss a lot of things. وده سبب في اولادنا كتار هسه بقى في drugs، لان حتى اللايف بالنسبه لهم is so tough. They cannot tolerate it. It's so tough for them. فبيمشوا في النهايه doing drugs, doing alcohol, ending up doing a lot of things that احنا we cannot fix it. You know, by the time we acknowledge it's too late to be fixed. وده المشاكل اللي احنا فوقها هسه حاليا. That's why we are losing our kids really. فاور يعني البارنتس اللي هنا ايضا عندهم جنة they should think about it. انت اساسا جيتي هنا لشنو؟ انت ما جيتي هنا عشان في النص تدي المسؤوليه لجناك. شيل المسؤوليه كامل وسكرفايس كامل، لان اساسا انت مما جبت الجنه ده is a sacrifice. At the first man انت you took it as a sacrifice. You take the sacrifice up to the end of it. make sure جناك انتهى. حتى لو عمل the first degree which is really bachelor of anything is better. At least انت هناك you have the victory. Like when they move out with the age of 18, it's gonna be hard for them really to get that education or to get anything or to get their life together. It takes grace of God for them to get their life together, and then in the case, we're gonna be a loser. We're gonna lose, and that's how we are losing them. Really, that's why we are losing them. You know, moving out with a boyfriend while moving out that to Barak, this is the bottom line. Not move out that kind of age. Move out, they should not even move out. لأن هنا جينا هنا زمان. أنا لما طلعت من بيت أبوي ومجيت مصر you know ما قصدت responsibility. أنا هسه هنا شغالة. فأنت لو أنت determine وعندك goal وعندك dream you work. You know and you will be responsible. أنت responsible. those things بيرجع لأهلك والمبادئ الطريقة جابوك بيه ده بيرجع لأهلك كله. ما هتلقاه في الشارع. لأن when you move out what are you gonna learn outside? Nothing. لكن المبادئ والأخلاق والحاجات ده كله you're supposed to be within your family and you're supposed to carry it from your family and learn from your family. If you miss it there عشان تطلع برا to learn it, it's gonna take grace of God to learn it. And that's why a lot of our kids they are really lost because this country they are really lost عشان I told them that they are not paying attention to them. They are not paying attention to حاجات. I know bills is too hard. I know الشغل بتاع ده is very hard. We are working hard as a mother. If we didn't die it, we are not gonna die it. So let us continue شغل بتاعنا duty بتاعنا role بتاعنا as a أمهات as a parent ونخلي عيال بتاعنا يعملوا الحاجة الصح. You know بيكون بالنسبة لنا لأن حاجة you miss it if you couldn't get your degree for any reason let your child be the first child to get a degree in that family. You know, we know a lot of family in yes, you know, and you have to support that child to get. I hear the الحاجة دي jealous. I'm a runner, sir. Is my time over?
It's over. Lakin Oshan, are you ready?
I'm ready. How are you?
Very good. We can't see you. Are you there? We can't see you.
Yeah, I'm just inside the car. I had wanted to go somewhere.
Okay. Welcome. I will give you 7 minutes. Tell us what you have. What do you think?
Of us. It's a very important topic. Ledina kulna nina nasal garin bara. Fa nina nasal garin bara. Nina nasal garin bara de. Wallahi ita shufta. Anina indu muskila kebir halish. Da kalam tayar. Ile nas ile zol alma bipikr bayal fito. De ya nasal bigul gali an bikuni an mun mendu yayi mushakil. Ta shufta. Ban mara ina bajiri fi junub. Ina rojal ina bajiri fi junub. Yeah, and with the hope girl in a grammar fogo, but we are destroying our future also behind here. As long as you are living, you are also living a disaster in your own house. Tamashu. So Mara Barao, ma bagder support yal lahari yal bagder tala yal question. You know? A statistical guide for diaspora ini, Italy go yani majority vitayala al-kulu karab. Itagul yani belgo bukuni yani single parent ya masaw. Tamasho? And single parent cannot able to raise a child really to the maximum al-bukun quest. Tamasho? Loyal del bukun hamsa. Belgo bukuni yani min hamsa de. Talata bukun ola itnini ya bukun question. Tanin del kul bikarab. Tamasho? Yani yal biga bihush fi ajar alman nafa. Lo ita masha sede statistic with a crimes. The Western world asedeni. Yal bitenna biga bigitu after halish. You know? If you come to Canada here, lenina vi Canada ini jato, yani it's really too much. You know? Lo ita mas fi Australia is too much. You know? Ure kulu ajar del kulu yani. Anna bi focus fi ajat fi tawara le Sudan o shuna ajat ketirde. Lakini yal fitena asili alina wele jato the dom fitenina de. We are forgetting them. You know? We are forgetting them and we are focusing to something even back home there. And while we are forgetting really the real blood. You know? Yanta belgo rojal kulu nina rojal barmara anina rojal bitajum Sudan. I will blame sometimes ourselves because in a question be siyasa, in a question be siyasa halish. Junubi al-Gad bibarani, who they men after politics. Who they men after politics, who they men yan be mushaklat ta Junub Sudan, who they dasim kun politics. Yan lahad binesit, lahad nas binesit mushaklat with abuse. You know? So these are not good things. You know? We need to focus to ourselves sometimes here by making shows like this one, like what you are doing, is really very important. Yanta ligel go jana lo rahal min bet min 18 sana 17 sana rahal bara min bet lo de welet yani tabelgo wala de bakir fi sheria badin drug dealer birwa join manasa drug tamashi lo de binia itabelgo badin binia de badin barja fi bet majana amlan tamashi so de ajat kulu alfi kulu de la ajat alfi lenina ini yani binia kan tala fi bet ma bada yani umur 18 de the hormone is still very high. You know, ajata sexuality de yani lemon bikun jajab talib. You know, ita belgo yani jana yani biru ala bubarra na ko shunu bar mara ta biru ligo ya asade lenina junubina algadin bara deni. You find asade biga community biga ma aswet tan mara ma aswet. Community biga yellow yani abiyat shunu green o shunu ma yal sakarin dal yani mol bi mashina duamul shunu wala biran numa kawaja biya biran numa shunu yatu yani community biga bita junubina algarin bara deni de biga man si al sudanis de biga yellow agdar o shunu kida jatirde. You know, so we need to focus, and this thing sometimes we go back to our culture. Yeah, and we try sometimes to forget our own culture. You know, Lonina Jaim for Western world, we try to see Western country, the Western culture is the best one more than ours. No, Makida. Fiajat kusin lemon, or fiajat batalin lemon. Ajat al kusin lemon de lasim na shilu. Ajat al batalin lemon de ina mabigul girl de aja batal. Mavi ina bigul de aja quest or lakin quest lemon. You know, aja al quest lemon ina bisibu lemon. Aja al quest le ina kulna le dunia kulu ina bisilu minimo ina bisaragu ina bisilu le ina. But because we try to forget all this, lo nina garin biga be Western world alas ina galian. We are everything. That is not good. We are suffering from cultural shock. Our community, South Sudanese, we are suffering from cultural shock. You know? Yala tabelgo kamani and no josa fitena fiwara enak beletina. It's also a factor here. Yanita belgo fi families aljaini min beletina. Yanta gelgo yan binia or omara kana surule rajil be kalam tamali. You know? Omenu video minat belet. Lakin na manajibuini lo jama rajil fiteni wo bijali ko fursa wo bigulu ay rajil de jati yom dak sala lo weledu 5 yal wala 10 yal wo bijali go rajil de jati lano yani marriage without love, marriage without happiness you cannot stay there really with a happy heart for life. You know, unless you mind the fursa. Yanta girl go nadel ketir kan jaini. Yanta girl go bifurtek. And I'm not sorry. I'm not maybe saying Galiani. I'm singling people. And this culture vita suruna solo le banat or le rojal you know, is commonly le brothers tenna and le our sisters and our brothers our lata dinga onwer. Itamasho? Le bagabat tanin del marketir. Lakin lemon warena binia bishilu and body le zola juice. Gale ogod mao. Lakin lo binia de jo sulini wara badin. Fi western countries ini. Itabel go bed be protect. You know? O can be a bed be protect. Yani yal biga ba ogod mamara barao. O kan yal garin mamara barao. Yal bitala biseria. O kan yal tala biseria bitala gangs. Mabi inta merelsa. Yala minini bukreta bija shuf gali and jana durubu. Yani junubi hendu bika. And this is the common things. Our marriage back home, it has got also some impact here. That is why we said to people back home also that this issue of marrying people by force, yes, stop. You know? So, in general topic, I am so much happy for this topic because it is very simple, but very effective. Very effective. Very effective. So the kalam tayal al-garin fi diaspora ini. Ana gul lakum lenna junubin kulluna. Lo fi nas bi share video re le nas tanin barao. I am speaking as a leader. I am a leader in this city where I am living. I'm a chair of South Sudanese community. So I'm facing a lot of problems, my friend. We are facing a lot of problems. You know? It's a belgo yani yal most of the time they kida obikata here. You know? So
Thank you,
sometimes
brother.
these are some of the things we forget.
John Oshan.
Hello?
I thank you. Need the first.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear
Hello? Are you getting me?
Something not right. Sylvester, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Yes, you have your 7 minutes. Welcome, my brother.
All right. Thank you, guys Lam. And first of all, I would like to say hi to Flora Deng. And I didn't see Uncle John Guy. Yeah, well, actually, our anyway, don't look at me like this because we have something called coronaviruses. And I didn't get time to go to cut my hair. And beside also, we have a 7 feet distance, my wife and me. Like now, we're going to 8 months. Everyone is still in different room because 6 feet. So we have that problem going on with us here. Yeah, but next time probably I will cut my hair and then to resume my normal life. And as you guys see me, I've been using 2 glasses because I have something wrong with my eyes. So I think I'm going to speak a little Arabic to respond to few people like Flora. Kalam galo de kalam mazboot shadid. The kalam mazboot. And then there's one thing you guys didn't mention at all, because actually, first of all, we should not send our kids to go to work part-time in McDonald's. So as soon they learn how they have the money, and I witness this, somebody tell the daddy, hey, my boyfriend need to come home here. He said, no. So I said, okay, then I got money. I can go rent my own place. So if we think we are actually working class, if we are a middle class, it can make a difference actually. And then there's no commitment, father and mother, to provide for the kids. And if we do that, don't teach your kids about the money. Don't send them, say, hey, go work, do part-time in McDonald's, go to Giuseppe, go to Walmart. That's the kayas actually. That's a big problem. Whatever you make, tell your kids, hey, this is only what we have. And when you finish your school, you can make a big money more than what I'm making right now. But as soon you teach them how to go to McDonald's, get that little change, well, so she don't care because she can. and she can afford to go to rent wherever she want to go to rent at. And unfortunately, there's one girl here a few months ago. She moved out from the house because she got a part-time job, and then we just heard, oh, the boyfriend killed her. It's really sad. So please, if you want to help your kids, don't ever push them to job because you are short on money to push them go look for a part-time job. Part-time job that's actually the kayas.
I think we cut off the phone cut off for some reason. Mama Flora, we give you 3 minutes. What do you think about what he said? Don't send your 16 years old to go and work part time.
Experience different from family to family.
Hmm.
I'm really sorry to hear my brother is talking about that, and it sounds like he's so sure. But one thing I always
Just keep cutting off and on.
Back again. Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me anyway, but it keeps cutting off and on, and keep follow it one way or another. But my message actually, it doesn't matter how little money you make. That's money, please invest it wisely, and they can have a little change in their pocket. Like when they go to school, maybe they want to buy a soda or want to buy some candies. Yeah, that's okay. But if you teach them in early age of 14, standing your daughter or your son, go get part-time job at Walmart or any soft food areas, or just the simple, mostly like in Kansas City, I see them that they go to McDonald's. So okay, they work 16 hours a week. So okay, just.
Oh, we lost him again. Uncle John guy, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Salam bitakum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Okay, Mama Flora, you can continue. What you say, you disagree with that?
Yeah, I do disagree with that, because one thing we should know, we as a parents, we do not need to blame our children. We can't
$8.
plan apple and then we
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know, guy.
Okay, so Sylvester, are you there? Can you hear us?
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Your network, we can't hear you.
Okay. Oh, fix your network, Sylvester, and come back. Yes, welcome. You say you disagree?
I do disagree with that.
Okay.
Because you can't plant an apple and get a banana. It is a rule in every household. For your child to know about the money is not a crime. You're teaching them responsibility. You're teaching them what to do. For your child to tell you, no, I got money and I'm going to move out, it might be something wrong in the family. It might be a seed, because, we are not the first people who started it. The people who we met in this country, even the millionaire people, they have their children work part-time. It's not because they lack. It's because they want to teach them responsibility.
Actually, I'm almost done with whatever I want to add.
Can't go anywhere.
Yeah. So if you guys agree with me, lo shogol betak basit, guruj biga basit zishunu, don't demand your child to go to work. I don't know whatever she's gonna make. I don't know if she's gonna help you with the light bills or to pay her own cell phone. And then most people really suffering in this kind of like other lady Amel, she said it. Well, they say Africans, but our problem really, we have two type of people. If your child follow African America, disaster. Don't let your child be a friend with African America. Well, even if you want your kid to be successful, let
We can't hear you.
I can hear you.
We can't hear you.
I think the problem with network.
We can't hear you, my dear brother.
If
can hear
I
you.
do that. So make sure don't let your child be a friend with African American, and make sure let them hang around with the white people. If your child hang out with a white girl or white boy, I guarantee you 100% they're going to complete the college and they're going to have a better life and they will never get pregnant in the age of 14 or 15. Like right now, I'm father of 5 girls. They are doing good. They don't even use the English they speak. They speak white people English. They don't use African American English. You see? And I never send them to work. I hear one, she said, I'm going to work part-time in McDonald's. I said, what do you want? You want money for what? I said, right now, from tomorrow, don't go. And then, yeah, she took my words. And right now, she started her own college. Even though I pay child support, but once in a while, even she says she want the car. I said, okay, go get the car. And then child support money, you can make a payment on it because with 5 of you, I cannot afford everything. But make sure your son, your daughter to be successful. Let them to be friends with the white kids. Even white kids, they don't stay on phone 24 hours. But African American, like when I was in college, that in business class, they say if you want to open like a phone company, just go to Texas because there are a lot of black there. And then in the statistics, there one on phone 24 hours. Back in the days when the phone you had it was a prepaid. So the white people, they use our cell phone less than the black people. And now our kids, because they follow African American kids, that's why all the time they are in the phone. They're like this. But the white kids, no, nothing like that.
Sylvester.
I used to have my friends, even some of my professors, I go to their home. Their kids, they don't stay on phone at all. They don't. And they don't send them to work. Because actually they are middle class. But we as Africans, or just say African Americans, we are all working class. And even I've seen some kids, they say they finish high school, but to pass the exam for driver license, they don't know. I have to go to translate for them. So what kind of this education? Your son, your daughters go to high school, she graduated high school, and even she don't know how to pass exam for a driver license. Yeah.
Can you hear us, Sylvester? Can you hear us?
The reality. And if you take my words, that's...
Oh, Sylvester, he just keep talking. I'm going to drop him until he comes back. Okay. Now, people here are saying, no, that's not a good mentality. I totally disagree with him in terms of African American. Jana mumkin ikun friends, Asians, white, Arabs, whatever. That will not affect your child. It depends how you raise the kid, you know. So you can continue, Ma'am Flora.
You know, I totally disagree with my brother there. I don't know what made him say that. And sometimes experience or people around you or what happened, the scenario happened around you, you marginalize the rest. يعني ما من مفروض نحكم الناس بالحاجة اللي حصل لزول واحد. يعني نحن بنخضع لحق الناس التانيين. أنا عندي أسر بعرفهم عيالهم اشتغلوا في عمر صغير وعيالهم عندهم فيجن، والقرش ده ما كله حاجة بالنسبة لهم، اشتغلوا عشان دايرين اكسبيرينس ودايرين نولج ودايرين كله حاجة. ده عشان انه انا بعيد زول اشتغل. انا بتكلم معاك حسب بنتي عمرها 27 سنة اشتغلت في عمر 14 سنة. And whenever she come, the account was in my name because I don't know in US and other part of the world, but I know in Europe, when you open a child account, the child account remain in the mother name, and the mother name, the mother she's a card holder, until the child become 18. So I give them the national insurance number, that's social security number, and I give them the work permission if they are not born in the Western world to go and look for the job. And when they get a job, and then I go and sign in their behalf for their safety, and I pay the insurance for that as well, because they're young people. When they work in like a food place or something to do with gadget, that thing can be harmful to themselves. I did that to my children, and all of them, they work, and I always receive their money. And then I make a timetable. Okay, I have a friend who have a birthday. How much do you want to spend for that friend? Is that okay? I'm going to give you the money tomorrow, and then I'll go with you to the shop and we buy the gift together. So, and I saw it from other parents that have done that, and I followed their footstep, and it was okay, and nothing happened, and none of them wished to really say this is my money. They always say our money. Can I get this, mom? You work for it, but I say, mom, can I get this? That's what I experienced, and that's what I seen from other people. For
Yes.
your child to face you and say, this is my money, it have to do with how you behave and how your relationship is with the child. If it is, this is mine and this is yours, but this is ours, we have to learn that language. And as
Absolutely.
well, we shouldn't, label people to say this is white, this is a black American, this is that. Like in where I am at the moment in Europe, when you go with a Pakistani, when you go with an Indian or Somalia, you are the bad child, or Turkish people, you are the bad child. But what a message you are giving your child before you start labeling other people's children because of the society and where they came from. So I don't agree with that, because some people now they say South, like in Australia, you are South Sudanese, you are criminal, you are drug addict, you are this. So are you happy if your child hung around with the South Sudanese children and it will be labeled like that? So sometimes we have to think before we speak and before we judge others, because as you judging others, we are judging ourselves. Like in America, when they have a big city, they say, oh, don't go to Nebraska, the children are like this and the parents are primitive and all that and this and that, and they're after the benefit. Oh, don't go to this state. It is, what are you bringing out from your house? There are some successful people in Nebraska and some successful and good children in Nebraska, and who are raised up by primitive or illiterate parents, and they are now the PhD holder. So we shouldn't think negative. We always have to be positive, and you have to know how you have a rule in your house before you think about others. You can hang around with bad people and you become a good person.
Thank you so much, Mama Flora. Amen. Before I give Uncle John his 7 minutes, are you there? Can hear you.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute
Unmute
yourself.
yourself.
Okay, I know I did that. Sorry.
Yes, you have your 3 minutes. Do you disagree or you agree with what?
Someone this disagree or
Okay.
you know I disagree completely لأن في I know actually into experience and based on the experience والحاجة اللي قالوا ده okay ده حاجة حصلت فعلا وهو عمل witness حاجة زي ده لكن ما you should not push, you should not think everybody بهذا الأسلوب ما يكون الناس كله فوقه يمكن بس زول واحد 1% في 99 هناك لسه كويسين. So we should not نشيل واحد نخلي 99. But that's why I really disagree. Totally. عيالنا أصلا حاجة اللي إحنا we really need to teach our kids لما نمشي يشتغلوا لأن عيال لو ما يشتغلوا our kids they have to be busy to be out of everything. Somebody have to be busy عشان ما يكون زمن لأي حاجة تاني. فعشان يمشوا يشتغلوا 2 or 4 hours this is part of their cable بيكونوا busy فوقه. حاجة اللي هم ماشيين يشتغلوا فوقه ما عشان يجيبوا قروش وقروش ده ما عشان يدي يساعدنا. This is like a pocket money for them. نمرة 2 what they really need to know عيالنا لما يمشوا يشتغلوا ديل 2 things they have to know. القروش وسيلة للحياة وما هدف الرئيسي لنا في حياتنا. القروش وسيله للحياه. But we have to teach them القروش ده وسيله للحياه. لكن goal حقك هدفك الرئيسي it may need money to reach it.
ايوه
لكن
ايوه
it's not money who gonna make what you really يعني goal حقك you cannot make it as a money. لو انت عملت قروش هو الجول حقك that's why you can skill you can kill you can do anything عشان تعمل القروش لانه ده هدفك في حياتك. لكن قروش ما يكون هدفك الرئيسي يكون عندك جول وجول حقك you have to follow it. And القروش ده وسيله من الوسائل اللي بخليك to reach your goal you know. اما يعني اولادنا اللي بيكونوا they could be friends with anybody you know. لو الجنة ده why not يمكن جناك ده مش يغير الجنة ده يكون كويس. we are you know we need each other. I don't need somebody you know زي ما بيقولوا دكتور ده patient والpatient ده دكتور. إذا ما patient الدكتور ما هيشتغل ولو ما في دكتور الpatient ما هيتعالج. Yeah المحامي ده يفضل عشان you know that's why you have the job. Teacher need a student need a teacher. But this is the case. لو في زول كاب وانت شفت زول ده كاب انت لو انت قلت you gonna around yourself الناس الكويسين كله what are you learning? How you gonna expose yourself to have a cap? How you gonna have experience? You know, انت لازم زول ده صاحبك لكن عنده challenge such a challenge and then from that challenge you can come and talk to your mom and your mom will educate you. احنا بس نكونوا يعني we have to be so يعني قريبين لعيالنا and honest and we have to talk to them. We have to educate our kids. This is really the bottom line. We need to educate them. We need to let them know that الحياة كده في مخاطر وفي في حاجات كتير انت you're gonna face it in your life you know. لكن you cannot يعني ما ممكن تحكم فوقه لأن لو تحكمت فوقه kill yourself. لأن أي حاجة لما يكون جامد بيكون ضد نفسه. لما تحكم في الجنات ولا ما تعمل كده ما تعمل كده انت you're gonna be against yourself. يعني معلش هو أخونا ده يمكن بيكون عنده experience هو خلاه يقول كلام زي ده لكن ما معناه كلنا يعني كله كعبين. حتى السودانيين ما كله كعبين. حتى عيال السودانيين في ناس عيال really did well. And I always say أنا وأمي وأبوي ما يعلموا لكن the wisdom اللي عندهم they know what they need and what I need in my life to be better. أبوي يعرف who can do everything لكن حاجة اللي هو خلاه was ناقص في حياته هو التعليم. وthat's why he focused إن إحنا لازم نتعلم to get that education. The same thing here. We are working hard. What is missing us within us the education. But why we cannot let our young to you know to focus education happen. You know, all we need to monitor them and help them. You know, educate them. نعمل لهم awareness. Let them know I never have opportunity yesterday, but today you have opportunity. Don't lose your opportunity.
Thank you, Amil. Thank you, Amil.
You're welcome. My 3 minutes.
All right, what's up, bro? Are you there?
Who?
Kawaji. Well,
yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm here, yeah, man.
He's there.
I'm here.
Okay, I will give you a chance after Uncle John. Okay, if that's okay. You at home, right? Well, let me show.
Yeah, just give me like 2 minutes. Just give me because I want to go somewhere else.
Oh, you at work? Okay. Alas, we'll give you 3 minutes, and then I will go back to Uncle John.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to comment about. So it's my first time to come to your show, and your show is good, so that educate mostly we Southern Sudanese, so that we can know how to handle our issue. And then the only thing I want to comment to the guy that said your children cannot go with the other people, not to go with the black people. That's no good. That's no good. That's a bad concept. I concur with my sister up there. Flora is a good idea. That's a good idea. Flora can make a role model. That's a good idea because you cannot say your students cannot go with these other people. No, that's no good. And then you cannot mention the people like Black America. No, that's no good because he can go. He can go, provided he knows what he's going to do. And then that thing is also we have to teach our kids so that if they start working earlier, so that they know how to get the money because money is not easy to get it. Because you cannot keep the kid until 18 years. He cannot learn how to do the administration later when he got married. When he got married or he married, then he cannot do something for his or her wife, and that's not good. So we have to give our kids to work so that when one day when we go back home, so that we can be productive. We can be productive, not to rely on the father or dad. That's only my comment. My sister Flora, you are doing a good job. That's a good Flora. I concur with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
thank you.
brother. Thank you so much.
Thanks a
God
lot.
bless you, man.
So yeah, I come to your soul. That's a good soul. I like it.
God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was powerful from you. Okay. John, it's your turn.
Yeah, Ashkurak. Okay, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share this situation, which is like culture cross.
Right.
With me in this in the foreign country. Let me just go to the point this guy was talking about. Sometimes a bit and a home they have the rules. هو شاف يمكن زولا يعني maybe he saw his kid they are going to get lost زي موضوع هنا ناقشناه يوم داك انه دول يال بتاعه بيقول والله يال ده يال الشارع يا هو بيقربون كويس فبيقوم بيوقف في يال بتاعه او sometimes ذاته بيرحل من البورو ذاته كويس يرحل عشان يلقى new environment عشان يال بتاعه ده يمشي يخلقوا friend من جديد كويس فهو كايتو هو نجح في السيستم بتاع بيته نجح به ده طريقه هو نجح به يعني ما نقول له كمان انت مبروك انت قدرت لكن بنرجع انه في النهايه الكلام انت تقول انه ده بلاك امريكان افريكان امريكان هو ذاته هو بيلعب فوق ذاته هو انكلودن كويس فما يحلق لان الكلمه دي بيقوم بيحلق حساسيات بين الكوميونتي كويس ده ما صح كويس لازم ان احنا لازم يعني ما كانوا ديسكرايب لا الجنه بتاعك لازم يمشي مع وايت حسب اخلاق الجنه بتاعك بقى عنده اخلاق ما في جنه بيكون عنده اصحاب بلاك وايت جرين يلو كله ده according to your son or your daughter relationship بتاعه من with their colleagues كويس فانا I agree with this agreement that Flora has mentioned. It is true. So we are in a very, very difficult situation because this kid are meeting with our kid in the school. Our kid will go and find them. They are like أسياد البلد. كويس؟ Our kid بيمشوا بيشوفون إنه هم أسياد البلد. عشان كده they want to attach themselves to them. So they can learn more things. But unfortunately, the women that being بيطلعوا بيلقوا أولاد عندهم business تاني business dangerous كويس؟ few shoplifting ونادى بيسرقوا كريبس وبيسرقوا حاجات في الدكاكين دي. الحاجه الضروري خالص لازم the parents they must educate their children انه please my child this country is our country now this is where we are living as a citizen and this is our country so for you to get a better future yeah, you must avoid having a criminal record. Okay. Look now, you see when this President President Obama okay bigger رئيس هناك عشان شنو ربوا الناس وخلوه بيجر كلين ريكورد بتاعه كويس. ما يعني اي شايل عنده ريكورد في مدرسه زول مجرم وزول ولد كده يمشي وراك في النمره الناشونال انشورنس بتاعك ده خلاص. anywhere you go they will see you are not a good person كويس. and secondly the موضوع بتاع كيف تعلم الجنة بتاعك يعني عشان يشتغل ويعرف وجه بتاع جروي ذاته بيجي كيف ده كويس عشان جنة ذاته يعرف الفاليو بتاع جروي ذاته كيف. شفتها ده ما بطال كويس. as long into well, the parent if you are agreed let her go or let him go to work so that he or she can buy something good for themselves كويس. فده موضوع ده صحيح يعني it is not difficult but the problem بتاع انه the girls special girls انه يرحل في بيت مع boy friend بتاعه ده it is a little bit difficult with us.
صح.
We cannot we cannot difficult to accept it. It is not our culture.
Exactly.
A son-in-law يمشي يعملوا صراع في مطبخ مع mother-in-law ده ما بيجي يا جماعة. ده ما صح كويس. فده موضوع لما يعني very difficult for us to accept it that. طيب الا الموضوع بتاع الشغل ده شوف في واحد عملوا له انترفيو في ولد بتاع رئيس عملوا له انترفيو في نيروبي قال له انت سايق عربيه قيافه وعربيه اخر موديل وشنو. قال له اسمع هاي صحفيه ساله قال له انت شغال شنو؟ قال انا الجنه بتاع رئيس. واو جنة بتاع رئيس بيجا اوكوبيشن
يعني ما عنده شغل بس
جنة رئيس ما عنده شغل. جنة رئيس ده بيجا مهنة عندكم والله. ده غريب. شوف في البلد ده اولاد بتاع رويال فاميلي كله رسلهم كلية حربية رسلهم مدارس مشوا يتدربوا تدريب تمام وما في حاجة بينقصهم كويس. كان ممكن يقعدوا ساكت عطالة ويقعدوا يعملوا شو لكلام فارغ لكن كل زول يشتغل وطلع له شهادات انهم شهادات كويس شغالين بو. فده حاجة very important انه لازم ان شاء الله كان عندك بقيت مليونير جنة بتاعك ده تخليه يتعلم الشغل. انت لقيت طريقة مليونير ده كيف. اوكي.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Uncle John. That was powerful. Joyce Entero, the link is there. You want me to call you on Messenger or what? I don't know. Can you open the link and come to the studio? ولا تشايف وكيف? Joyce. Okay. Now, Sylvester. Now, اتضح إنه something not wrong. لأنه sometime يالك لما نكون دم friends في different قبائل تانيين بيخلي زول الجنة يتعلم. The child will learn. will learn different culture. will learn إنه ذاته يكون smart كيف ذاته. لأن لما يكون كل يال بيكون different. Of course. المشكلة أنا شايفه حسب إنه يالنا لما نكون ولدون في أمريكا أو كبروا في أمريكا بيشوفونا إحنا as parents عندنا accent. So they will look at us إنه إحنا ذاته ما يعني we're not fit. يعني لما نتكلم مثلا في بيروتانا في قدام ناس في public بيحسوا كانوا خجلانين. They don't want that. They want you to speak English. You know, what can you guys say about this? You know, and sometimes they're not proud in homework, even though they are born here, like they're not proud of their heritage. I will give this question to Amel. 2 minutes. What do you think, Amel? And then we'll go to Mount Flora. Amel, are you there? قلت لي بتطلع بره وتخجوا تسرق نفسك.
انا امسك نفسي. Yeah, you know, يعني ما في حاجه honestly, and how you've been raised. فكان في زمن اللي انا جيت فوقه I thought يعني اعدادنا يعني حاجات فارغه. It's a mentality, you know. لكن لما انا جيت في النهايه اتعلمت، حتى انا قاعد ارقص رقصنا، اتعلمت حاجاتنا كله لان انا لقيت فيه حاجات حلو. So it depends on يعني عيال بتاعنا ديل، حتى انا عيالي هسه I teach them and I'm trying يعني badly عشان هم يتعلموا روتانا حقي. You know, لأن في زمن هم كانوا بيتكلموا روتانا، لكن أمي مشت هم في مدارس فبقت يعني، لكن بيسمعوا. يعني أنا بقول لهم حاجة بروتانا هم بيسمعوا، بيردوا لي إنجليزي لو ما قدروا لكن بيفهموا. it depends on أنت how أنت you're gonna reflect العادات والتقاليد لعيالك. You know, حتى عيال حقي لو إحنا ماشيين يعني حاجات بتاع خوادات ديل I let them يعني بيلبسوا African dress. يقول لي ماما، أقول لهم look, this is our identity, you have to wear this whether they don't like it or not. They know. أنا دايما I push it on them. ولما يجوا بيكونوا فرحانين بيقول ماما oh they like it you know. ف it depends. أنت ممكن تخلي الناس ديل يعني أنت you have to force them, you know, you have to يعني force yourself عشان الناس يحبوك. لكن if you don't do that وخليت عيالك بس يكون بحاجات بلد ده وهنا we gonna lose الروت بتاعنا. فالروت بتاعنا هو احنا جينا من وين، واللانجوج بتاعنا ده حاجه يعني لو يعني ده حاجه مهم جدا بالنسبه لنا عيالنا يعرفوا اللغه يعني المذر تانج is very very important. لان الانجليزي ده is something everybody know. يعني انت لو ده تتكلم مع جناق وعشان تقول حاجه زول تاني ما يسمعوا you can لان it's gonna be in English. لكن لو هم علمتنا روتانا وقلت لهم حاجه بروتانا they will understood. لأن يعلم نطلع برا ولو عملوا حاجة بعينهم بقول لهم hey كاجو هم عارفين what I mean, you know. we really need to teach them and they should be proud. We have is back to us. لو إحنا if we are proud عيالنا will be proud. لو إحنا ما proud عيالنا will never be proud. فإحنا we should not deny ourselves. لأن في ناس ثاني بيقول أنا يعني ناس جو هنا and they don't want ما قادرين يتكلموا روتانا anymore. فاكرين إنجليزي ده حاجة حلو أو ده الثقافة مع اللغة. الثقافة مع اللغة، الثقافة حاجات تانية different. لكن اللغة this is your identity. So في ناس هنا يعني they came here they will deny themselves. هم شايفين إنجليزي ده حاجة مهم وهم عايشين برا. No, this is wrong. I'm proud إن أنا أكون أنا أفريقية. I'm proud أكون أنا دنكاوية. I'm proud أكون أنا من South Sudan. I'm really proud. And my kids they are proud. لأن if I wasn't proud they will never be proud. So we have to teach them.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Mama Flora. Now, the question I'm going to ask you is going to be different. Okay? My oldest, she's 21. I told her she's not going to move out of the house until she officially finishes her university. Okay? This is a no-no. The sooner she finishes with her university, she got a good job, then she's free. And that's my rule. I'm going to stick into my rules, regardless of what. Now, Fiat Batlau, for age of 18. How can we convince our children as parents to stay with us? Earlier you mentioned, you provide them anything they need and let them stay home. Let them know the gurush wajada kulu. But how can we convince them to stay with us until they finish university or until even they finish their further education? نقول لهم لغايه ما يخلصوا مثلا master degree and so on. You know, is now the problem they're facing now. There's a lot of bullying around. They will tell them, "Are you still living with your parents and you are 21 years old? Come on, man, you need to grow up." You know, this is what they're facing now. You know, but I convinced my daughter to stay home. You know, now what can you tell us?
Well, that's a good bullet to give me. So, you know,
Mm,
my viewers and the host.
mm,
One thing I want us to know as a human being, I'll stay with you because I feel good to be around you.
yes.
I'll stay with you because I love your company. Though, guy, today you can say it is no, no. You might be disappointed. You might be surprised
Mm,
because if
mm,
we do not come to agreement,
mm,
and I don't want to mess our relationship up, I'll disappear. I'll run away from the house. One, fear I don't want to hurt you, to face you. Second thing, I don't want to confront your reaction. And the third thing, you are dominant. I don't
mm,
have my freedom because everybody need a freedom, including even the pet at home
right.
need a freedom. If you don't take your pet to the garden to run around and do this and be free, they'll never come back to the cage. And the freedom, it is limit. And that freedom, it should be from the childhood. It shouldn't be from in adulthood. So
Mm,
you can't start everything. When the fruit already is shining and is growing, you come and cut the tree. I have cut. I have a plant. You have to be a part of the plant from the first place for you to enjoy the fruits. And if that fruit is become bad, you ask the owner of the tree
mhm.
how that thing happened. Therefore, we can say no, no, but you don't underestimate anybody. You can be disappointed. That's one. I can be bullied. One day, my son came and told me, "Mom, somebody told me I'm a monkey and I look ugly."
Wow.
I said, "Well, monkey is a very nice animal, by the way." And when he do this and he hold the edge of the tree, and that's the thing we do in ballet and all that. That's a sexy move. But who said that? He told me he's a one white guy. I said, well, he
Wow.
have a reason to call you monkey, but tell him a monkey is a very beautiful animal. But one thing, you shouldn't be offended for that, because pig and monkey, they do not carry the same thing. Monkey look like a human being and he clap and he respond, but pig never respond. So what is better between pig and monkey? He said, of course it's monkey. I said, exactly. So if I
Mm,
tell you today you're a monkey, clap, because monkey can reason like human being, and you can teach them like you can teach a dog as a pet. So that you can deal with a pig, and just do it silently and a very polite way, and it should not hesitate you. That's
wow.
one thing. And
Mm,
then from there, when he used that one, the
mm,
boy felt so offended. And the explanation my son gave, it put the boy off not to call him monkey again. My little niece just came from Africa 2 years and a half ago. Somebody told him, and it's a Jamaican mixed race. They said, "Oh, if we put the light off, we are going only to see your teeth. We are not going to see you." They say, "Yeah, because my teeth are so beautiful." Because she came here and she was in tears. If it was in Africa, I'll beat her up, I'll do this. I said, no, you're beautiful. For
mm,
people to know your teeth in the darkness, that means God have given you something important. They don't have it. So,
exactly.
okay, put the light off. We are going to see your body, but not your teeth. So
Mm,
I'm the winner because the teeth, the cleanness of a human being. So it's
awesome.
clean. And he used that method. I said, you know what? The word shouldn't move you. What should move you? It is, do you love yourself? Are you
Mm,
proud to be black? Are you proud to be having that white teeth? They say yes. I said, there you go. You get it. So when you give your children a room to come and say, do you know my friend? They are telling me I am just a mommy boy, and how can I be home in this age? Tell them, you know what? Nothing is like home. Home sweet home. And
yes.
mommy food is the best. and I'm paying less bills. So I don't want to go and put myself to hang myself when I have a dream to follow. And the friend who are going to tell you that, look at them where they're going. Are they going left or right? Are you in center or in the side? So if
Right.
you have a friend who's doing medical, is going
Mm.
to stay at home because he doesn't want to pay the bill. If you want to have a friend who's doing engineering, friend who's going to do piloting, they'll always count that penny. So they
Mm.
don't have a time. But who are you hanging around with? The person who's going to let you live. If you are hanging with somebody who's doing music, art, come on. Of course, they are going to drag you. Somebody who's doing an easy qualification. He have nothing. He have all the time in the world to go and work and get cash in hand. And he can afford to move with a friend, and he can afford to do things that are really relevant to her or him. So choose your friend wisely for you to talk to them. Like now, I'll come to this forum because I'm related to all of you in this forum. But if I'm not related to none of you, it is irrelevant for me to be here because you'll be up, I'll be down. I'll be up, you'll be down. That's how it is.
Thank you so much. Uncle John's phone is frozen. Are you there? Okay. Madam Telefono made Mushila Amel or he's back. Amel تطلع برا تاني. Okay, Uncle John is back. Are you back? Did I drop a mail or what? Uncle John, are you there?
Uncle John.
Uncle John, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, Uncle John's phone is frozen again.
Yes.
Okay, Amel.
Today.
Now, question back to you. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, لما يطلعوا في age of 18 they will not focus on schooling. ليه؟ لأنه they have to pay for the roof اللي قاعدين فوقه. بيدهم ساكنين فوقه ده.
Yes.
Like my Flora mentioned, they have to pay the rent, electricity, food, وحاجات ده كله. That's mean شغلهم بيكون أكتر من ما they will focus on the school.
Yes.
This is one. Another thing إنه ممكن بده يحمل. ولما يكون في جنة, we're making things worse. بعد كده there's nothing called marriage anymore. Now they will focus on their life. They will focus إنه كيف يربوا الجنة ده. They will not focus إنه to pay dowry للin-laws بتاع للأم بتاع للparents بتاع البيت or parents بتاع ولد. What can you say?
And it depends too. البيضة اللي بتحمل ده, it depends if she was ready تكون عندها جنة ولا ما عندها جنة. If she's ready to be a mother or no. It depends on the guy too. If he's ready to be a father or no. And if not, that's where حتى الجنة will be abandoned. This is where يعني باقي عيال بيكونوا abandoned.
عيال كتار هنا حملوهم في age of 16, 17, 18. It doesn't mean they're ready. لكن ما عندهم تعليم enough تعليم عشان هم to protect themselves, right? لكن it happened. It happened in our society, in our community.
It happened a lot, yes.
You know, but what can you tell them? What can you tell families? يتمهلهم يقدروا يفوكسوا فوقه.
الفاميلي actually, you know, يعني ما عنده بيدي العلم. يعني انت يعني you never had opportunity تمشي في مدرسة. That's why انت ما مشيت مدرسة. انت ما رفضت ما تمشي مدرسة. حتى في الجنوب ما كان في قراية. وهذا الحاجة الكويس إن UN ما أدانا qualification. Everybody was ready يجيبوه هنا. فيعني ده فرص ربنا أدام فرص ثانية في حياتهم إن هم يجوا ويبدوا يبنوا أحلامهم ويبنوا حاجة اللي هم ما قدروا يعملوه. عيالهم ممكن يعملوا يعني ممكن عيالهم يعملوه and they will see themselves through, you know, في عيال حقهم. فالأمهات والparents they really need, they have to have rules في house. لازم يكون في rules. من غير rules في حاجات كتير هيمشي غلط. في rule بين الراجل والمرأة وفي rules للعيال كله. ولو في rules الحاجات هيمشي كويس. والparents they have to sacrifice. no matter what, they really need to sacrifice العيال حقهم عشان فاضل سنة سنتين ده it's not a big deal. You know 3 سنة 4 سنة يعني انت اشتغلت عمرك كله 4 سنة ما هيقتلك. خلي الجناب للأقل يعني خليك يكون عندك جول للأقل كل جنب من البيت ده يطلع بباتشلر degree وبعد كده after bachelor they will know يعني they will go further after that. يمكن هنا في توسن we have Nigerian هنا في توسن they did that. So something I saw Nigerian هنا ما في Nigerian في توسن هنا جنا حقهم ما عندهم bachelor. It's the bottom line ده حاجة عملوه في community حقهم كلهم أي جنا ينتهي من هاي يخش جامعة الأم والأب يشتغل الجنا لو داير يشتغل part time يشتغل part time لكن you have to focus to get your يعني bachelor within 4 years or 3 it depends how long it will take you وده كله they succeed فإحنا كparents we have to look يعني dream بتاعنا ما يكون limited. We have a chance عندنا فرص ده بلد ده فيه فرص جامد وما في حاجة في البلد ده no dream cannot come true في البلد ده. This is the only place that every dream can come true. فلقينا الفرص كله we have to ده الباقي علينا احنا لو ما عملنا اللي علينا ضيعنا فرصنا يعني we're gonna regret about it tomorrow. So we should not regret when it's not too late. حتى العيال اللي طلع بلد ده it's not too late. Call them back حتى الناس اللي لو ولدوا call them back. أنا قاعد أقول لهم أنت لو جناك يملك ولو في أي حاجة طلع وأنت طلبت جناك أنت يعني أنت you contribute جناك يخرب. لكن لو جناك طلع لو في حاجة كعب حصل جيب جناك جنبك واحتاج له وقول له الدنيا ده ما يعني up down up الحصل ده حصل but you have the chance to start from here. Look at your dream. Look at your school, wherever you want to go. Your dream is still there. Your goal is still there, and you have the chance. You have the opportunity. So go for it. We have to support them, no matter what. We have to support them. So our support will make them to be what they want to be, or what we want to see them to be. You know. And I always use example for my mom. وبينا من جت طبعا في البلد ده. هي مشت قاعدة تمشي adult school. أنا قاعدة أقول لها ماما. You missed the chance, you know. هي ما اشتغل بينا كل يوم صباح تقوم تمشي to learn English every day. فمرة لما يتزول يضرب لها يقول لها تلفون انت بس اقرا لها 1 2 3 she will write all this number. لو انت قلت له address it's spelled for her she will write everything. She really surprised me. لما عملت الجنسية حاجة she passed it. لما أنا قلت لهم my mom she doesn't know how to read and write. And then they asked her to write something. She wrote everything. My mother said, you told me your mom doesn't know. Me myself, I was surprised. You know, but she really learned a lot of things here. She surprised me. My mom surprised me. يعني لو كان عندها فرصة في جنوب, she should be somebody today, something more than what she is right now. You know, she learned how to read and write. She learned how to drive. She learned a lot of things. My mom surprised me. يعني it's not too late للناس الكبار. So إحنا كمان it's not العيال it's not too late. It is we have to support them. It is all back to us.
Thank you so much, Amel.
You're very
welcome.
That
was powerful. Mama Flora.
Yeah.
Sylvester said that Flora Peter Dane, what is it?
What kind of nonsense?
I did not hear your comments about my statement. System pushed me out. So he want to hear Kalama Gibel to good to Galino, the one you just said earlier about his statement.
I'm happy to repeat myself.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Sylvester, my dear brother, I don't know what have make you to come to that conclusion of what you just said about the color people and the Black Americans and Black African American. You know, we do not judge people because where they came from. We judge people because in that society they have a lot of good people there. And like now, we are labeled in Australia, our children are violence, that this and that. And we know with a lot of crime, including our parents of South Sudanese, who you never imagine the crime they have done in Australia, and it is in the media. And if somebody ran away from us, how are you going to feel? Are you not going to be disappointed? If somebody from Australia comes and say, "Oh, are you South Sudanese?" Oh my goodness, I came from Australia. They're like this in Victoria. They're like this in Brisbane, Queensland, this and that. How are you going to feel? You are going to feel disgusted, and you're going to feel unwanted. So sometimes we should be very careful how we think about others, because one person can be wrong, but the others can be right. So the way you brought up your children at home is matter. It's not what they are going to get, because your children, they can be unlight and they can be the mirror of the others and change them. Like now you're speaking about your 5 daughters. It's what you plan in them. That's what they are going to carry. It's not what their friends are going to give them. That's one. Around me, I don't know about you guys in America, but around me here in Europe, we have a bank card. You open a child account, and that child account and its national insurance number, which is a social security number in your place. That thing, I take my child to McDonald's or JC Penney, as you said. There's a shop here as well for us. We have a Asda shop, and then I have to insure my child, because the well-being of my child is matter to me, because accident and everything insuring matter to me as a concerned parents. I'll do that, and the money will go to my account, to that account, and my child will come and say, "I have a friend, mom, who have a birthday." I say, "How do you value that friend? What does he deserve to have a gift for?" And then he will tell me, "Okay, he deserves this." I'll go to the account and take exactly that amount, and then I'll go with the child to the shop and buy the gift. My children do not go to shop by themselves. I follow them, because I have time. I have a quality time for them. And then they come, and then I support them to accompany them to the birthday place, and they will come back safely. And they have a limit. If the birthday is 3 hours, I must know their house where they are doing, or event where they are doing. If the birthday is 3 hours, I'll give my child an hour and a half. And if it's a South Sudanese birthday, I know always we are late. I'll tell them, okay, if they say 3 o'clock, I'll take you 4:30. And when I take them 4:30, that's when the host and the guests of honor are coming. And then exactly it's going to spend exactly 2 hours or 1 hour and a half, as we agree. And 1 hour and a half, because he have a clock in his hand, he will be out. Come rain, come sun. It is what you brought into the table. That's what you get. So it doesn't matter who is around you and who's not around you. So to deny your child not to work, you are denying your child the responsibility. You are denying your child to get to learn how to know how the out world works. It's not because they are poor. For example, Donald Trump said, "I give my children, I pay them when they work for me. They work in my storage. They work and cut the grass, and I pay them." Is it because he's poor? No, it's not because of poor. So the prince Ibn Abdullah, it was in the same class with my daughter. And, when they was cleaning in the school, and then they are going to get a token of something, he involved himself and he worked with my daughter and the rest. And then they get some token, they get voucher they can use in second shop, because they have work and clean. And it's a Prince of Saudi child, Prince Abdullah daughter. It's not because he need the money. It's because he have to be open to the world. You have to be practical to himself or herself. That's how it is we teach our children. It's not because they lack. I have 5 children. 4 of them have worked all their life. My elder one is start working when it's 14. And she never asked me, she never said my money. She said, "Mama, can I have this?" And I said, "Okay, I'm going to take from your account." He said, "Okay." And that's how we work. When she was 21, that's when I gave her a card, and she never asked for it. And she never went behind me to open an account, because the root and the seed you plant is matter, my dear brother. But I'm sorry the way you felt, and I'm sorry what you have gone through, because when you speak with a passion. You speak with assurance, which I accept it and I acknowledge it. And some parents as well, they have gone through what you have gone through. But today I'm taking what you have and I'm giving you what I have. And then go and just look at them and amend them. it might be good for you or for other viewers.
Thank you so much, Mama Flora. I'm going to give a call to Joyce and Daryl. It's hard. She have difficulty coming into the studio, but we can hear her voice through Messenger.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Hello?
Are you guys to Sabini?
Yes. Amel from Flora.
Yeah, Ana Sama.
Yeah,
I'm a
they can hear you, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. ازيك فلورا. يا الموضوع حلو جدا. انا طبعا جويس انا قاول لكن خالص تليفوني هيكون ما يسمع خالص.
بكون انت عملت قبلت permission عشان تليفونك يعمل access لل stream. You have to accept it first.
انا حاولت اعمل لكن ما قاعد تفتح معي.
اوكي.
البرنامج ده انا بحاول كده. انا try my best.
اوكي تفضلي.
اوكي انا الموضوع ده يعني انا اصريت انا اخش يعني البرنامج ده جاي زي ما انا كلمتك مره اللي فاتت يعني بصراحه كده يعني برنامجك يعني جدا.
ثانك يو.
يعني جاب حاجات المجتمع السودانيه والحكومه الجنوبيه بصفه خاصه احنا نتبع له يعني حاجات سياسه حاجات اداء المفروض يعني الناس يخلوه ده الحاجات الحساسه زي الحاجات الملموسه المفروض الناس يشتغلوا بها. يعني ده من احسن التوبيك. انا ما اقدر ابعت في الفيسبوك لكن يعني التوبيك ده من احسن التوبيك انا شفته. انا حضرته الليله وانا سمعتها وانا بكتب كده اخواتي واخواني الشعب. لكن وجه النظر بتاعي حيكون حاجه بسيط جدا.
اوكي.
لانه في حته بانه بيقولوا انه ده الكيان ده بيطلع برا وبنطلع ليه بيمشوا لبويت وكده. يا اخوانا نحن لو جينا كده نحن ما نحاول نلوم الاطفال.
اوكي.
الفاميليز نحاول نلوم نفسنا. نحاول نلوم نفسنا اول. لانه حتى لما الليله انت بتزرع انت لو زرعت البذره بتاعك البذره دي هيطلع كعب هينمو كعب. شفت؟ لانه الحته اللي احنا جينا فيه ديفرنت تماما من جنوب ديفرنت تماما من الشمال.
يس.
اول حاجه انا كنت انا بطلب من الفاميليز على ما فيهم انا لازم نكون عندنا علاقات رغيغه وعلاقات بسيطه معيار بتاعنا. انا قلت العلاقات ده هي نوع من العلاقات يعني الطريقه بتاع المعامله بتاعك مع جناك. اذا انت طريقه بتاع المعامله بتاعك مع بناتك واذا انت اب طريقه بتاع المعامله بتاعك مع اولادك. يعني انت لازم تكون صديق مع بنتك. انت ابوك الولد لازم يكون صديق مع ابوك. لكن انا بقول الحقيقه انا متاكد ناس هيلوموني وفي ناس هيقولوا لك كلامي ده صح لكن احنا طبعا احنا جينا هنا في اجيو نحن ما عندنا حاجه دي بتكتبنا. لما الفاس تقع في الراس نلوم شنو بنلوم المجتمع الثاني. نجي نقول اوه ده امريكا الجيران. يا اخوانا ده ما امريكا ده مننا نحن ذاتنا. شفت؟ يعني انت حتى ولا انت راجل الطريقه بتاعك اللي انت بتتعامل مع مرتك في البيت الاسلوب اللي انت بتتعامل مع مرتك في البيت انت مره انت بتتعامل مع راجلك في البيت ده بيزرع علاقات طيبه بين الاطفال في البيت. وثاني حاجه يعني انت لازم انت تعرف جناح بيمشي وين وبيجي من وين، وجناح مصاحب ناس منو، وجناح يقعد مع ناس منو، لانه خلينا نتكلم عن الانديفيدوهات ويعني لسه ما هو 18 سنه، لكن انا ممكن ادرس من الناس اللي عندهم اكسبيرينس. زي كلام اختي فلورا قال كلام جميل جدا. يعني نحن بنفوكس في التليفون. يعني انت ما بتكون زمن مريات، انت ما بتكون انت زمن مراجع ذاته. انت بتلقى جينا قاعد جوا، انت ما بتعرف جينا ده قاعد مع منو، جينا ده في الانترنت مع منو، جينا ده في التليفون مع منو. دي الحاجات الملموسه المفروض نحن نحط في قدر بتاعنا فيه. نحن علينا كأمهات كأخوات نعمل ال 75%، وال 25% ده هم بيمشوا يلقوا في برا، حتى لو لقوا في المدرسه. علينا انت مفترض نسبه 85%، وال 25 ده كان ماشي لقوه من برا ما حيدخل. انا بقول لك. وثاني حاجه نحن نحاول نجرب ويانا على ربنا. انت تصور الجنة ده، يعني ده انت لو عملته كاب، ده لو انت ما عملته كاب. احنا عارفين ما عندنا تربيه مسيحيه في المدارس. انتوا لازم فاميلي يوم واحد تكونوا انتوا عندكم فاميلي ميتنج في البيت في الشهر، فاميلي ميتنج. انت تقوم تتكلم، انت ابو تتكلم، انت تديهم شنو؟ انت تسال، هم خلوهم يوروك كلاماتك ده صح ولا غلط. انت تسال منهم وجه النظر بتاعهم، وجه النظر بتاعهم شنو؟ انا بيعجبني مع اختي فلورا.
اوكي
عشان انت تعلم جينا مسؤوليه من عمر 18، المفروض 18 انت خلوه يشتغل شغله بارت تايم. وانت لما تخلي يشتغل بارت تايم ما تحاول تشيل منه الفلوس عشان تيجي تجيب قدامه تقول يا اخي بيل بتاع كهرباء ما في، بيل بتاع مويه ما في، انت لازم تجي كده، انت لازم كده. نو
ده ما شغل.
لكن انت تجي بالطريقه الاحسن تقول له يا اخي انت حسي اشتغل، لو عندي التليفون او لازم اديه مسؤوليه اقول له بيل بتاعك بتاع البنات في بيت بيعمل دفر، في بيت بيمسك شعر، انت تقول له الليله تقدر تعمل دفر، انت تشيله يمشي يعمل دفر ويدفع من الاكونت بتاعه. عشان هو ليه انا بقول لك عشان هو يتعلم المسؤوليه وهو يعرف انت الابو بتعملي وبعدين تطلع قروضك.
ايوه.
وثاني حاجه الثقه. لازم نحن نحط ثقه في عيالنا. كان ممكن نمشي مع 100 تعابين، لكن اصلا اذا ربنا ما زرع في قلبه حاجه كعب ما بيطلع كعب. ونحن ابوهات منه ما حد نرجع لربنا. انت لو جاي اليوم انت لازم تاخذ ركبه بتاعتك تصلي يا رب انا عملت انت تتملى الباب.
ايوه.
ليه انا قلت كده يا اخوانا؟ لانه نحن مجتمعات بتاعنا بصفه خاصه في امريكا هنا انت اذا مشيت في النيل انت بتلقى النسبه الكبير عيال بتاع السودانيين. وثاني حاجه نحن نقل نلوم البحر. الليله مثلا انا جناي خرب، انا ما بقول يا اختي جنا فلورا يا خرب جناي، انا ما بقول جنا اقول لا يا خرب جناي. نو انا ممكن انا ناقص في التربيه بتاعتي، انا برجع لنمو، انا برجع لفلورا مع فلورا. انا كل انا كده انا شايف كل ما فلورا كان جايه نادى كده يتكلم وقت كده هيسمع.
اكزاكت.
لانه انا ممكن تكون انت نفسي بالطريقه اللي انا بتوقف معاهم كده ده ما دايره. لكن احنا ما عندنا كده. أبيض كان جناي خرب، كلام جناي يعني بخطوه جدا. بيبدأوا يونسوا من شهر 1 لحد منتهي شهر 6. وشهر 6 ثاني بيمشوا الجنازول ثاني. كده نحن بنحاول نحتم ويانا يا اخوانا. بنحتم ويانا. بننزل أرواح المنوية بتاعنا تحت. زول كان خرب ما قال اي حاجه قبل التصليب. الليله الجنازه خرب ما كنت عمل بانه كده ده هياكل مره واحد ما يصلى، هيصلى. انا شخصيا انا جويس الليله لما نجانا يطلع بابا من البيت انا ما برجع اليوم نجانا، انا برجع اليوم لينا نحن امهات وابهات. ثم ثانيا انا شفت فاضلنا هنا من يكون سنجل مام يا حبيبي صدقني يعني في سنجل مام المرة دي بتكون سنجل لكن اياله بتكونوا قاعدين احسن من شغلك انت راجل ومرة قاعدين في بيت سوا. ليه انا قلت زي ده؟ لانه السنجل مام ده هو يا بيكون ابو هو يا بيكون ام، كلامه يا بيكون ياكل يا بيكون نام. لكن sometimes لما المرة وراجل يكونوا قاعدين في بيت الام لما يكون يوم الابو هناك بيكون مستريح، معناته جرح كده بيكره حبه وبيحب الابو. انت معي؟ لازم يكون في اتفاق بين النفرين في البيت. انا لو كنت انا شفت النظر بتاع حاجه الكعب لازم الراجل برضه يكون ياكل بطريقه كويسه. نادي جانا ده امك قال كده 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 كده. انا لو قعدت انا وانت يعني لا انا بقول بكره.
Thank you so much.
موضوع حساسه وموضوع ملموسه وموضوع يعني دير له كتير.
كلام صح.
انا ما عندي كتير، انا بقول انا بشوفه في الحته ده وانا بواصل، واذا في حاجه انا قلت صعب انا جرحت دور بليز اي صوت لي سامعني.
امين.
شكرا.
شكرا شديد شكرا شديد، ما قصرت والله. ها دقيقه جويس. اوكي ماما فلورا دي تقول حاجه لجويس before she go.
جايز الكلام اللي انت قلته ده كلام وكلام يعني رب المنزل.
انا معاك.
يا ممكن تسمع بعد كده من اللايف. ها اوكي she can hear you from live.
اوكي كلام اختي جايز قالوا ده كلام الام وده كلام رب المنزل. يعني الزول اللي لابس جزمه زي جزمتك يعني لون جزمتكم بيكون سوا. يعني هي بتتكلم كأم متربية وجايبة التعليم ده من محل ما تربوها فيها.
أيوة.
يعني حسنا عشان تسمع لك أم في أمريكا ولا في الخارج يقول لك إنه أنا لو جناي غلط أقول لماما فلورا يا خليك الله يتكلم مع جناي ده عشان هي متربية، هي جاية بيها الكلمة دي من بيتهم. لكن أمهات اليوم ده لو جنا غلط ساعة أنا قلت لها يا جوز يا أختي جناق أنا لقيته في الشارع يقول لك أنتوا جنكم جنة عيال الناس وتشمتوا في عيال الناس وتسمعوا كده. يعني أنا يعني بتحييك وتحيي العسرة ربوكي وإن شاء الله كده تلقى في أولادك أو يعني وأمسكيها إنه يعني ما تنسي أنت جاية من وين. وما نسيتي حدي هسه. شكرا جزيلا وما قصرتي تب، وإن شاء الله نتمنى نشوفوك مرة جاي. الصوت السمح ده يبقى سيده حلوة والتليفون بيكون غارد عليكي ما ورانا وشك.
All right. Thank you so much. Amel, you want to say something to Joyce?
داير أقول لها شكرا على المشاركة وعلى الرأي الواضح وأدفايس حقها للأمهات، فهي مشكورة جدا جدا. وربنا يساعدنا ويساعدها إن إحنا نقدر نبني عيالنا ونبني وطننا والناس اللي طلعوا برا نقدر نساعد العيال اللي يرجعوا جوا. يعني الناس اللي بيجوا معي هم ما كويسين يكونوا ربنا يساعدهم يكونوا كويسين، تكون هي من الناس اللي تساعد تبني معانا وما تقطع من اللايف دي ان شاء الله. يكون على طول لو اللايف ما جابها صوت المسنجر بتجيبها. فالمهم طريقه هي تخش.
That's right. Thank you, Sister Mel. Joyce, it shows that you are a powerful woman, to be honest. يعني عشان you did your best عشان تخشي في اللايف وتورينا برضو رأيك. But you thought it means a lot لما تجي وتتكلم ويكون ده شجاعة عشان انت عندك عيال وانت عندك محبة للعيال. That's why you are here, and I really appreciate all your words of wisdom. قلت قلتي you know احنا كلنا عيال محتاجين نقعد سوا ونحاول نشاور أفكار مع بعض ونشوف حلول مع بعض. We can disagree to agree. كلنا leaders. أي واحد فينا leaders في البيت بتاعه. You know لو جينا سوا كleaders مع بعض we always look for goal. Our goal is to save our children and to save the environment that our kids are living. You mentioned something very important, Gibel. قلت قلت إنه في single mom نجحوا في التربية بتاع عيال. That was powerful. Yes. في ناس نجحوا ويالهم دخلوا في جامعات وكمان اتزوجوا ورفعوا اسم بتاع الفاميلي. You're right. وفي برضه أسر اللي بيكون فوق أب وأم قاعدين سوا في بيت عيالهم فشلوا. See? So it's have 50-50. ده ما أصلا يعني ده ما something easy. عشان كده we have to come together and see what we need to do. Our brother John Wushang said that send the link. He want to come back again. بكون جبله في الشغل. I will bring him back. نديه 3 minutes بتاعه. And we almost قربنا نخلص الشو بتاعه. All right, let me send the link. Okay, John, it's there. Mama Veronica قال السلام عليكم. Joey said thank you all. شكرا لكلماتك الجميل. Next time, Mama Flora say you need to come. We want to see you. So that's a challenge. On Thursday, make sure you work on your phone. تعالي خشي عشان الناس أميل يشوفوك برضو. ولا كيف يا أميل؟
Yes.
يا لازم
جو
تلبس
نشوفه.
أصفر لو ده تظهر.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Amelia is saying yes. So everybody's saying yes, Ajama.
Yeah.
You know, so we all agree. You come next on Thursday. Come and give us what you have. Okay. طيب سؤال فرصة بتاع ميلتا ولا حاجة؟
No, فرصتي أنا.
فرصتي؟
Are you sure, Mama?
You answered the second one, so.
That's a good one, Amel. That's a good one.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay. فرصة
دعونا بدون البداية ويلا انت تختمي بالتقيل.
الليلة أنا فاقدة حدود أنا بس معاك الليلة.
أيوة. Brother John, welcome back.
Yeah.
You're home now. Huh?
Reduce the volume. How are you?
We're all doing good. Good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Gibel can shabaka taban when you took the side for Arabic Gibel, I think.
Hi. So
Welcome back.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Can you reduce the volume? So Anna Mutagit and can I go ahead or
yeah, you can go ahead and then Sister Amel and Mama Flora they will talk later, yeah.
Okay. Flora, my Sister Amel, Sukran Kumhalish. How are you? Salamat.
We are good, thank you.
Ana masela mitum kibele, ana bas jambi onusa to wala ana masela mitum sorry.
ما مشكلة مرحب بك.
Sagiga. So aita shufta yani topic ale lam jebu de alela. It's a very good topic. Je makana na gul kibel bediri. Ana gule ya modua vitayal moim halis lenina. Nina pare na algadin fi diaspora. Dururi halis moim halis lenina halis. Musakbal ina majita ni fi belede san nas bes bogod bes kide an sakit kida. Ina jita be mana. وبعدين يا مستقبل كله بتاع الجنوب مستقبل بتاع الجنوب يا كله في بارا هنا في جوا السودان هناك نيال تبانين ما عنده أي مرسى الكويس وبعدين ما عنده جاتو سكيورتي الكويس لكن هنا القاعدين بارا ده في كندا أمريكا أستراليا يوروب وشنو دولات الكل بريطان يعني at least يا الكويسين عنده مرسى تمام لكن دارو guidance يعني دارو قاعدين كله لنا parents alfi وبعدين تربيه فترينا alfi في بلدنا لازم تامسو لو انا اللي جو جانا بتاع فلورا ولا انا اللي جو جانا بتاع ميل يعني بيكون عنده مشاكل ولا ما عنده اخلاق بيكون كويس انا لازم بونس لجانا دي نقول لجانا ده كده لو ماس بعدين لفلورا في بيت ولا ماس لعمل في بيت بيقولوا والله في زول نسله كده ده جون وشنو عمل بيقول له ايوه زول ده نسله حاجه كويس ده يا تربيه كان ربا مانينا And a child is being raised by the whole community. It's not only raised by the parents, you know. Ode au terika alina raba lahari na jita fi beledia del o nas question bro. So ini modua sada al ketir lenina fi bara ini ya al ketir ma binta min mersa. Tamashu ya al ketir bi drop min mersa. Ya al ma bagder mas fi jama. Ita belgo jana bagdarak yani jana bagdara lahadi grade 12 aluo yani secondary school de yani bi drop bara وبعدين منين خلاص ما بقدر ماشي لقدام you know وبعدين في حاجات تانيين جما كان انا نسكبل بدري انا اقول هاي في حاجات تانيين contributing factors في حاجات نو كده ده كله جتا منين parent كمان منين parent we are contributing also لانه انينا يعني لو family فرتك itabelgo يعني ما بيحلوا يعني فكره كويس ليال or family wide ma bagder support yal beteriga quest you know lode abu ya ogad barao lano finu swan tanin bagder sibu yal ma lode abu ma bagder masa yal beteriga quest lode mama bagder masa yal lakin yal bugesim bibet lano aulat fi bet munderin mento vitarajil alu abu bitomon you know أولاد دائما إنت بيلقوا ولد إنت لو بيجيتي أنا 10 سنة ما بقدر يسترى ماما بيتو إلا أبو بيتو you know وبعدين بنية بيسترى ماما بيتو أكتر من ولد إنت ما شوف so إنت بيلقوا يال مقسمين من بيت لو دي ماما يا مسال براو يال بكون بماس بطريقة تان براو أولاد بماس بطريقة تان براو سان كده إنت بيلقوا يعني مشاكلات بقدر قوم كتير yala minini yal bagder rahal min biut lo roi ligo gal ligo lo boyfriend o lo girlfriend min barra o shuna jet ketirde yal khalas bigul khalas ana kebir mata nusle yaja yala batla bara min bet aywa o badin minini jato be kalamta single mothers be kalamta gwar gal yani parent single fi yal tanin silu masuliya ta family you know في يال تانين بقدر سيل مسؤولية في تفاميل لو سوقو ما بتو تبان هو بيسيب واجات تانين دل كله يلا بيروح يستحل بيروح ما بتاعي تبان أنا دار ساري ما بتاعي يعني منيني يعني بيروح يستحل وبيسيب مرسا بتو تماشي so أجان نو كده we have to blame also back we come to ourselves so jema kan nina nasal ganin fi bara. And this is the appeal alina gonusu demen la naskulu ketir halish anna ga appeal le junubin la agrabe junubi etelo bigiti tagar fi ay mahal wala fi ay city alfi lo itum gaidin halinas nisamu gismat nas lasim halinisam gismat aywa you know nas halinisam gismat o gaidin bi community o nas bonusu fi ajar no kida lano ketir halis tabel golina junubin al gaidin del bibara lo anas gadin lo italigo jurubin gadin italo bigitu bimalbika ma bagder onu subi ajat fi tayal o ajat fi osra al gadin fi diaspora imon bo onu subi siyasa al gar fi junub sudan o siyasa de ma bagder sadu nina ini tamashu siyasa de ma bagder sadu nina ini nina nas al gadin ini de anina yaw bisadu gismatenna for example altabel gasade lo visual mat fi dal community wallahi ma bi tarefa bagda regiment junub sudan tan bi tukunu mazol lakin tas algadin junubin algadin bi bara algadin etelo bigitu de nuer de shuluk de dinka de atu de equatorio de muno imoni abilimu yet o bi dofunu zol itamashu so ini yani fi ajar algadin bara nak bible bigulu shunu bible bigulu yani ita bishilu aja alhaja min yunnak gubalisa talisa mashil wajatan min yun bitako you know ani na nas algarini ni anendu mushakil bi yun bitenna obarinna lasim bishilu ajar alfi fi yun bitenna de barra gubal sanina bishub kwesh sanna bishub bi muskilat alfi bi junub sudan tamashu lakin lonna mashilu lonna ma nedi bi yun bitenna fi bara ini anna ma bagdar shub jato muskil algadi la kwana fitena algadin fi junub sudan na ma bagdar shub kwesh
Absolutely.
And then we are pretending. You know. So fi no kida ana bugulu yani in general, my dear brother, ita kebu demen, and you are really somebody really very, very, very. They are al bugulu the meaning with a community. The meaning of community, ita belgo finas be pikru fi ajatanin al simple. Wajat al simple de dele aujata ajata al akab halish fi society. Yani ketir nina kulu junubin ina bonus fi ajata siasa. Fi show ina bonus ajata siasa. Lakin ana shuf minna kialam mini tabara show bitagde. I came to join it and with interest. Ana just join interest. Bekalam tashunu. Ana join with interest because you are picking a very sensitive point. Alge affect Nina Fides. You know? Like last week, you pick a very good point. And point that when we try to discuss, we reach really deeper to the point jato. Albagder koreke guard fitena pibiut. Itamasho. Alela kamani, yani you pick a very sensitive point. Bekalam tayal. Alu musakbal fitena. Ma musakbal vitazoltan. Musakbal fitena. Tamasho. Anina sekadi. Lakin na machine. Anina machine. So nina machine lakin yal musakbal ta junub Sudan to musakbal ini bibelet ini. Bokura. Tamashi. And that's why Badmara ana bonus lena sini. Badmara ana bonus lena si fi ajire fi city alana gari. Tabarana gari fi order of Canada. And I am the chairperson with the South Sudanese community. Badmara ana bonus le ana bugul le junubin ya jama. Ita shupta. Yes, we understand in a kula kwana, and we have misunderstanding al gadi fi bele. Lakin galina man situ fi mushaklat pitena al gadi nini. You know? Galina man situ ina lasim bagder yani join yet pitena san we prevent. Lano loita mas pisika, lojana mas pisika, ma barfu de Dinka, de Equatoria, de Nuer, de Murude, ma barfu. Binadibes de Junubi. You know? So, no kida, it is affecting also the dignity behaviors pitayal tena vimeresa. Itamashu? Lolina mendu communities al quest school organize. Ina lazim bikuna organize. Fi a city al nas guiding, nas lazim bikuna organize. Opinion gali an organization gali bita Junub Sudan kulu ma kwesh. Halas. Itum lazim bo organize bikunian beteriga itum guiding beo. Lode Equatoria itum organize. Lode Nuer itum organize. Lode Shuluk itum organize. Nas bo organize sanina bi ina bagder hilu mushakla pitabiut. Lonina organize, we can prevent kalamta perta pitabiut. Tamasho? Yan lo ana indu mushakil. We bet with time a matter of time. Ana bi masla akwe lam. Ana bukulu ya akwe lam. Yan I have a problem. Let us go and discuss. And ana beji mak ina beji bi bet na bogot madam bog the rogot tet ya ina bag the rogot ina bonus bi ajat de kida ina bag the prevent ajata 911 de no ajata 911 de boduru fidal community lakin asa mabi community ala nas bag the ronusu izol kulu kanelu mushakil saka mushakil besida al bagder hilu mara bishilu 911 bidugu yala nas bura fertek o kalam de bi affect yal you know they yaw shabab asadet belgo kalam ta gangsters lenina junubin kebir halish ana mutaqid eta la bikoni tagar fi Canada or fi other world or ajere fi US but if you are living in Canada or fi Calgary or shuru you will understand very well and for those who live in US and for those who live in Australia and for those who live in Australia, they may also understand very well. In Australia, people are, young kids are walking on the road, breaking everything and all of this. What is the future of the country?
Thank you, Brother John. And our time, Zaman Nagara, but we will continue on Tuesday.
Hello? Sorry?
Aisha and Zaman Nagara, our time is almost done. But we continue on Thursday.
On Thursday.
let people continue putting like because it is really trying to cut. Let people putting even for those who are watching, you put like so that the show can continue going on. You know. So
okay.
And I want to just say elaborate these things, but otherwise the whole discussion is very good. And Lam, I really say that I'm a member of your forum. So please,
thank you.
We shall be together anytime the show. I will be there to reinforce and to support you in fully and to support the community in fully. For
thank
those
you so much,
who
bro.
can do it also, political things back home, let them continue.
Yes.
But some of us will act like activists with diaspora. You know, let's be act like activists with diaspora. You know,
thank you so much.
will act
God bless you.
Sudan, but we will act diaspora.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Peace.
John,
Good
yeah.
light, because the video is quite grumbling.
Yes. Salvisto, we give you 2 minutes. Unmute yourself.
Unmute
I can hear you.
Unmute yourself.
I can hear you.
Unmute yourself.
Salvisto, we can hear you.
You unmute yourself. It is in mute.
Unmute yourself. Press it mute. Unmute yourself في phone تلفونك.
Microphone بتاعتك في mute.
Yes. We can hear you.
That's amazing. We can't hear you. He mute himself again.
Okay, because of our time. Amel?
Yes.
We'll give you a last 3 minutes. What can you tell us?
أدي أمل 5 دقائق أديه 2 دقائق بتاعته.
Okay.
Yes. Bibi is not here today.
That's a good one. Okay, welcome.
Yes. Well, احنا في الهداد الاخير، وكالعاده الشو جميل جدا جدا، وكل مره طبعا انت بتجيب توبك اللي بيفتح النفس وبخليك تنوم اكثر كل شيء. فيعني بجد يعني دي حاجات هنا مهمه جدا جدا في المجتمع بتاعنا. واخونا قبل شويه هو قال يعني احنا هنا المفروض احنا نحل مشاكلنا هنا، نخلي مشاكل جنوب السودان، لان مشاكل جنوب السودان ما يعني هسه حاليا ما يعني ما في ايدنا هسه. القريب في العين اقرب من الحاجه البعيد. خلي بتاع الجنوب لجنوب، وخلينا هنا الناس في امريكا والبرا في الدياسبرا let them deal with diaspora you know، لان اي زول في محل حقه المفروض يديل في المحل اللي هو قاعد فوقه. لكن وذاتس واي هنا we are really misinterpreting a lot of things، لان فعلا يعني يعني البيرنتس اللي هنا كلهم يعني العالم كله في الجنوب بقى سياسيين، ما في زول دكتور، ما في يعني كله سياسيين، حتى الدكتور tend to be سياسي. فده حاجه يعني كيف ما نفشل العالم كله بقى سياسيين. فده المشكله هنا. فيعني يعني البيرنتس this is really a very very great topic، وده topic اللي احنا we need to pay attention to it، ونشوف احنا يعني هدفنا هنا جينا لشنو. لو جينا للافضل، هل الافضل بالنسبه لك جناق ينتهي بس هاي سكول، ولا يمشي اكثر يكون يتخصص في مجال معين؟ وانت يعني انت داير شنو في حياتك؟ يعني طبعا هنا الناس بيغيروا يعني جدي ما مشي المدرسه، ابوي ما مشى التعليم، انت كمان ما تمشي المدرسه، عيالك ما يكملوا مدرسه. ففي النهايه يعني احنا كل مره هنكون في نص 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 وما في حاجه كامل. فواحد we have to break that chain. لو حاجه ده generation cut we have to break it. لو ده chain whatever is it we have to break it. Somebody have to break it and go further. وده بالسبورت بتاعنا للعيال بتاعنا.
ايوه
عيال بتاعنا هم they should not pay our bills. I know شغل ده هار وقروش ده بتعب، لكن التعب بتاع يوم الليله بكره ما يعني بتاع يومين ثلاثه ما زي يعني التعب الجاي. يعني imagine احنا نتعب هسه وعيالنا يتعبوا نفس التعب، يعني ما هيكون في تغيير. فاحنا we have to ما عندنا قروش نخلي لهم، ما عندنا حاجات نخلي لهم، لكن if we invest in them يعني
أيوة.
the best investment اللي ناخده في عيالنا هو الeducation you know. يتخرجوا ويقروا لا اقل يقدر يشتغل في مجال حقه وما يكون في تعب. يعني لازم somebody have to bring the change. We really looking for the change. Change will never come unless if we put our effort on it. The only change will come when we have to accept to be parents and do our duty and play our role as a parents. وعيال بتاعنا let them play our roles as عيال بتاعنا and let them just يعني push them toward their goal and dreams. You know, let us dream together, but let them achieve their dreams, and they will achieve the dream through them. Yeah, our dream will be achieved through them. But this is the only way يعني we could bring the change. لو ما إحنا لو قلنا نخليهم to move out the boyfriend husband and they will have a hard life. وفي النهاية we're gonna regret it and it is gonna be too hard عشان to turn it back to turn it around هيكون صعب شديد. ف it is better إن إحنا to catch it up. العيال طلعوا برا already وسبقونا نرجعون برضو بكلمة حنية بطريقة كويسة، لأن التعامل ده الحاجة اللي بخلي جنة يقعد في البيت، والتعامل ده بخلي جنة يطلع من البيت. انت لو تعاملت جنة بطريقة ما كويس الجنة بيكون ما عنده نفسية يقعد معك في البيت، بيفكر برا بيكون أحلى. لكن لو خليتهم يحبوا البيت they will be in love with that house. فمهما طلعوا برا بيرجعوا بيشتاقوا للبيت حقهم، لأن انت وفرت كل شيء بالنسبة لك، وديتهم كل شيء وخليت هم يقولوا بيتكم ده اللي هي السيف بالنسبة لك. You know, so we need to teach them and we have to الناس يكونوا بالrules. They have to have rules, you know. لو single mother you have to have rules. لو parents they really we have to have rules لعيال بتاعنا. يعني لأن هسه الجنائي will never tell me that mama if you don't allow me to bring my girlfriend or boyfriend I'm gonna move out. لأن الجنة ده هو بيكون عارف يوم ده هيكون حاجة تاني. يعني ما تخلي جنة يقدر يتكلم معك أي كلام. يعني you have to teach them how to respect you and how يكون في logic في الكلام. You know ما يكون لأن يعني لو في حاجة غلط من بداية جنة بيتكلم أي كلام. يعني أنا هسه no matter what even in this age I cannot talk to my mom anyhow. I cannot talk to my dad anyhow. You know فده بيكون من البداية. You have to teach your kids not to talk. Don't take it from them. Don't tolerate nonsense from عيالك. ما تقول كلام 911 ولا police. This is nonsense. We should not take حاجات دي لأن if you tolerate it بيكون will jump and jump and jump. So we have to be so careful and we have to teach them to respect us and to listen to us بطريقة معقولة. بالlogic بطريقة معقولة. ما يكون بforce, but we have to have the logic for them and we have to show them we really care about them and we love them and we wish them the best and we want them to do the best out of from whatever they could do. We're gonna try our best, but let them also do the best. وده opportunity happen and they should not lose it. لأن we lost it, you know. And الأم اللي بيقدر يرجع مدرسة عشان to lead their own kids, do it. Go back to school. Let your kids see it until you are busy. Then my kids, they always talk about me. They said my mom, she's busy. Like really, no matter how busy I'm busy, I still have time for them. We fix our schedule around بتاعنا في جدول بتاعنا كله around. So we know how to fix our schedule and we know we have one day for the family. That day يوم بتاع family, we stay together, we talk, we discuss, we pray, we do everything. We should have one day as a family day. لأن البلد ده طبعا بلد busy. وفي الزمن ده talk to them, educate them, give them awareness, let them know أنت جاي من وين، أبوك كان منو، أمك كان منو، الصعوبات اللي هم اللي جو في الزمن حقهم، وهسه ده فرص قدامهم ما يضيعوا لأن قدامهم أي حاجة. الأكل هون ده جاهز بس أنت تاكله. لو ما أكلت الأكل ده معناه أنت هتكون جعان بكرة، فما تخلي نفسك تكون جعان. أكل قدامك أكل.
Thank you.
You are very
welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Until we meet again on Thursday, inshallah.
By God's grace.
All right.
Love you guys, and we will keep praying, and we keep praying. زي ما uncle بيقول بيرفع ايده. أنا رفعت ايدي شفتها. Family, ويا. Mama Flora weye, Uncle John weye.
أيوة
Yeah,
أمين
everybody
ويا
weye. Okay. Thank you. الفرصة ما نضيع زمان كنت.
You take care, huh?
Yeah, you would too. You.
All right. Oh, Amelia. Okay. Father Mama Flora.
Do you have a question? I will just round it up.
Yeah, you can wrap it up. You can touch حاجات كل كلامنا فوق قبل. Everything. كلام سيلفستر, كلام جون, كلام فلورا, Joyce, and Amel, John Guy, and كل الحاجات اللي كلامنا فوق.
يعني كلام جويس الصلوات الأم اللي بيصلي والparents اللي بيصلي it go a long way. I agree with that. I give it 100%. Kalam John Guy, he agree with me. With children, they should learn how to work, and we shouldn't single out other community. Kalam Amel, she really supported as well. She seconded what John Guy have said. And that's one. And then John have said a very good point. He said, if you live in Canada, and especially Alberta, you are going to know exactly what we are going through with our children, and therefore we shouldn't speak in a funeral and bereavement about politics. We should speak about our children and what face us here in the Western world, which I strongly agree and I strongly support that agenda and what you said, because exactly we are worried about outside, but we are not worried about inside. And then he made a good point as well. He said, in bereavement, we always unite and we share everything. We are together and our sorrow, and we give ourselves shoulder to rub. And we don't do it in a happy occasion, and we don't do it to amend or to support ourselves in when we need it in a community. One thing I would say, Brother John from Canada, that was a very powerful message to all of us in diaspora. We are supposed to look for ourselves. We shouldn't look for others before our benefit and what we are facing in diaspora. And one thing about the community as well, whatever community we are in around all 64 tribes of South Sudan, I do completely disagree with community, because community here will become selfish. We collect money in our need, not in our children's need. When somebody dies, we run to all the community. When somebody in South Sudan is not well, we go Facebook Live and help them. But you, the one who going in Facebook Live to cry for the one who needs help in South Sudan, what have you done to your children around you and around the community where you are? Have you checked on them? Have you seen them through? Have you asked them exactly what do you need? Have you asked your sister or your brother around you? As a single mother, what can I do for you? As a single father, what can I do for you? What can I help to talk to your ex-wife? For you people to have a happy occasion and a happy moment when children are around you, not to be affected. Why are we so generous outside and we are not generous inside? So therefore, the community and the contribution to community, I do it, but I despite it. I disagree with it strongly. I do it because I just wanted to do it to please others. But in reality, I disagree with that, because I don't see those money I give as a beneficial to the children we have brought to overseas to be with us here, because that the generation, that the light, that the seed why we are in the Western world. If I'm a successful mother today, as I am, and I do strongly believe I am, I want to cry to clean the tears of somebody in South Sudan or Uganda or so whatever it is, I am wrong and I'm hypocrite, because I shouldn't be alone. The board should be all together. Do not matter what, where you are. You're in Canada, Australia, you're in Europe. I'm supposed to clean your tears in my little way. We're supposed to talk like I'm here in England. The British law march to Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. And if I have a bit of knowledge, I can help the parents who are going through a lot with the government, where they are in Canada, Australia, or New Zealand. And if the same thing to somebody in Australia, the same thing to somebody in Canada and New Zealand. If you see in this forum, you can be helpful to me who is in need with my children, you can kick in, not somebody who is in need in South Sudan. So therefore, our law are the same, and we can comfort one another and help one another in so many better ways. So community, please live outside, clean inside before you go outside. For people to call us and be in Facebook like, oh, American community, this one have cried, now I've been, my operation is good. It will make you feel good. Yes, I know. And you want your name to be done, or your name will be singing the song. But please, don't be a hypocrite. Clean your home before you go and clean somebody's home. That's one thing I will say about the community. And the rest of it, anybody who have been in the show today, you have been excellent. Your contribution is really powerful. I have learned today, and I am very grateful to meet powerful ladies and brothers. And nevertheless, if I and John or anybody who have spoken and the host have wronged you, please have mercy on us, because we are here to learn and we are here to be corrected. And if we have said something to wrong you behind the scene where you are typing, please have mercy on us and correct us with love. Therefore, we are here to learn every day. Nevertheless, it doesn't matter how many are we today. We can be 2 or 1 person. We're still going to host the show, because we are here to leave it for tomorrow, not for today. We are not looking for a number. We are looking for your generosity, to give us your pleasure time, and to give us your wisdom, and to share with us. Like our sister Joy, she made effort to come even behind the scene to contribute and to let her voice be heard. But you should have typed, and then somebody will hear it. But now she contributes in so many different ways. That means that thing is dear to her heart. So the show is dear to all of us heart, and bless you, and we love you until we meet on Thursday. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mom. Until we meet again, shalom, shalom. I'll see you on Thursday.
Okay, amen.
Amen. All right. So we are about to end the show. World work, that's important thing that you just mentioned, the education system. We will talk about that, inshallah, in the near future. And that's a very important thing to add. And since it's my specialties, I can code in that and talk a little bit about the education system in America and the impact of our children's things that goes through here, the discriminations, and there's a lot into this, but it's very important topic. In the near future, we are going to talk about the education system in Western world. That's important, my brother. I thank you, and thank you for bringing that topic out. We definitely will talk about this. Also, I would like to thank people that participate today. They have done well. They have done their part as community, as mothers, and because they care, they have a heart. They have the children like you do. They always have to say something, because they consider the topic that we are talking about, it's important for them as well as important for you. They have highlighted things that are important in terms of discipline, in terms of understanding, in terms of you have to be friend with your children. Don't look at them as your children. You need to break that gap. Look at them as your close friends. And from there you will get to know them one by one. If you're blessed with 5 kids, then you will know their behaviors. You will know the way they act. You will know the way they behave. You will know the way they think. So the more you close to them, you will get to know them. You will get to know their emotions, etc. So please, my encouraging to you tonight, don't just be a father. Don't just be a mother. Be a friend. Of course, they have to know the limits. Everything we do in life, there's limitations. Brother Sylvester disagree with us that children cannot go to work. But to be honest, it's good for them to go to work. Let them experience the outside world. But also there's a ways that you can, when they go to work, pick them up, take them to work, bring them back home. They will not have a chance to go anywhere else. If you're worried, if you don't trust them, if you think that if my child go to work, she will go somewhere else or he will go somewhere else, that's a different concept. That's a different mentality. If you don't trust your children where they go, then be there for them. Take them to work, bring them back, talk to them about work. Also, the phones that they carry nowadays, without you watching them, you can track where they are. If they're at work, you will know the locations that your child is at work. Your child left her or his job. So technology make things much easier for parents. In other words, there's nothing to worry about. Even when they go to school, you can track them when they're in a class, and you can track them where they go when they get out of the school. If you're worried that your children will go to motel or to hotel or whatever, you will know where they are. But at the same time, we're supposed to build a trust. When you are more than a friend to your children, they will always talk to you about anything they're facing. So be there as a friend, be there as a guardians, be there as somebody that they can rely on. I talked to you guys earlier about the children. I'm blessed with 5 girls, which is 21. I got 21 years old. I got 18, I got a 16, and I got 11. Those are the one in the US. Then I got the 13 years old back home. I don't believe, or I will not believe, or I will not allow one of my children to say, Dad, I'm 18, I'm out of the house. That mind concept will not work in my house. Remember, we as parents, we are the one that allowing our children to do whatever they want. But if you set up a strong rules for Bedbitak, your child have no choice than to follow your rules. So in order for them to leave the house, or they choose to leave the house, it is you as parents allowing your child to go. But if you set up a strong rules at your own house, on your own house, there is no way that your child will say, you know what, I'm 18 and I'm out. My oldest one to be, a prosecutors. So she's studying laws and stuff like that. Criminal justice. Stay home. Finish your university. Find a job. Then you're free to go. My second one, she wants to be a nurse. Now, she's doing a nursing online. Go to school. Finish your degree. Find a decent job. save money first to pay for your car, sorry, to pay for your rent. If you want to buy a house, put a deposit money on the side. Make sure you have enough money to live on. Then now I will bless you to go. Without, if I don't see a degree from you, then it's a no-no for you to leave the house. I want to see at least bachelor degree or even higher. If you want to go for your master, you're always welcome to stay and finish your master degree. But at least I want to see at least bachelor degree. Find a job, then you're free to experience the world. None of my girls, I've not seen them talking to a man. I've not seen them talking to their boyfriends. I've not even met their boyfriends because I don't believe in that. There's important stuff that you do first. Boyfriends, enjoyment, all this stuff will come after you achieve something. People will respect you whenever you are educated. If a man sees you that you have educations, if a man sees you that you have a degree, guess what? He will respect you. He will talk to you as somebody that's educated. But when you are a high school dropper, you only finish high school, you did not even further your education, you don't go to college, you did not even have a associate degree, then who is going to respect you? And those are the tricks that I always talk to my girls. Every Monday of the week, regardless of what, we have a family meetings that we set up. We have 30-minute to 45-minute discussion. I want to hear from each of them. How was their week? How was their day? Etc. If they're facing anything, if they need anything, those are the daily talk that we talked about. But we have also a weekly talk on Mondays. On every week we discuss. That's how you get to know them. Then talk to them on a daily basis. You are feeding them, you are teaching them, you are making them strong. They will always rely on you as a father. They will always rely on you as a mother. So we as parents have to do our job right. And the way we should do it, the way that we're supposed to do is humble yourself. Act like them. Study their mentality. Study the way they talk. Study their behaviors. Study the levels of education that they have. Some of our children, they are smarter than their age. Most of our children, they are smarter than their age. So therefore, when you get to know them, when you go close to them and humble yourself, you will know that your kids are gifted. Since they're gifted, since they're smart, we focus on their educations. Let's focus on how can they become somebody in the future. Those children are genius. You know, they have opportunity here. They have opportunity here. We have to show them that you guys are doing awesome. You guys are doing great. We're so proud of you. Even though they have not done something right, encourage them and tell them whatever they did wrong. Tell them why and encourage them. Next time they will do better. That will not take them, will not take you anywhere. Don't hate their feelings. Girls and boys, girls are sensitive. Why? Because I know. I'm a daddy girl, same of good. Today was a good topic. I'm so humble to say thank you all for whatever things you guys are doing in this platform. We are here to make difference. Please share it with friends and family. As we all going to sleep, Lota for Africa, good night or good morning. For America, good night. Until we meet again, inshallah, by the grace of God, on Thursday, 7:30. Remember, we have a lot of work to do. Our children relies on us. Our children need us. Until we meet again, shalom, shalom. And I want you to share it. God bless you all. Stay blessed. Bye for now.